See, now I don't feel so rushed, right? Like now we're totally set up. This is take 2 for today because we had microphone issues, but hopefully things are better. And it's so nice to be back. We had a little bit of a break, Jode. We had 1 week off.
I'm actually so glad we took the last week off. I felt like I didn't have much knitting. I kind of felt like I didn't want to do it.
I know. I was actually, it's funny because usually by Wednesday, we've texted each other and like, okay, what's a good time for tomorrow? And by Wednesday evening, I still hadn't heard from Jode. She hadn't heard from me. So I was like, I think we need a week off.
Yeah.
And it was a great decision. It was Thursday was very quiet. I didn't have much else to do. I knit and I was enjoying the time.
Yeah.
Somebody says now it's buzzing. How's everybody's sound happening here? There's a crinkle noise. What the hell?
Is there something? No, there's no phone. Tracie, is yours on?
Oh, yeah. Okay, just a sec. It could be my phone.
I just put mine on
airplane mode. Here we go.
I'm putting mine on airplane.
Okay, and I don't really need it right next to the phone for right now, so I'll put it down there. Is that better?
So we went on...
Buzzing stop. Yay. Thank you, Angela. Sounds the same as before. Okay,
you guys.
We're going to keep an eye on some comments and see how the sound is. If it's not great,
then we don't
I
care.
don't know what to tell you. I guess we'll get 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
But it's really great to be back, and it's very nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
So I've got lots of stuff to show.
Good.
And guess who forgot her knitting?
Well, I know it's not me. So by process of elimination.
I was in my car 4 houses away, and I thought, oh, my knitting. Screw it. I'm not going to get it.
Well,
it was only one thing.
There's lots and lots to show. Well, I know, but still, like, anyway, next time you'll have it.
It wasn't quite finished. Next time it'll just be an FO.
See, how exciting is that?
Yeah.
I have 4 FOs. So I've got enough for both of us.
Good morning, Vincent.
Good morning. Good morning. Vincent says he missed us. That is so sweet.
I hope I'm being...
I totally miss you too, Vincent.
I hope I'm being considered for his studio bitch.
Really? Did you apply?
Yes.
Do you get to bring your whole family?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I just thought, you know what? It's a little bit of knitting. So you've got FO. I knew you'd pull through on the FOs.
You need to scooch over a slight tad.
Who said that?
Well, I just can see that we're not.
Okay.
And somebody did say that, so
yeah.
Whatever. Jodi, you are top of Vincent's list for Studio Bitch. And I hope that comes with a t-shirt. Because that's a great t-shirt.
Actually,
right
I should get one for him.
You should.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you said you've got tons of stuff to share.
Okay, so
what else has been on the...
I've been making notes.
Jodi.
We know there's not 2 weeks.
Who are you?
Okay. So I had to go. I'm on methotrexate for my psoriasis.
Okay.
And every so often you have to have just a blood check, right? Like just to make sure everything's okay. And everything's good. But at the lab, you had to go give blood, and then you had to give a urine sample. Mm-hmm. I guess maybe how it's processed through the liver. Well, after I pee in the cup, I dropped it in the toilet.
Ew.
So then I'm thinking, shit, what do you think? Do you think it would have...
Is this your first time at a lab?
No, but I've peed all over my hands now.
Well, that's a given. I hate giving a urine
sample.
Right?
And I dropped it in the toilet. So then I was thinking...
Isn't there just the little cubby right there? Like,
can I scoop it out?
No.
And I'm thinking, will that be a weird test with water in it, right?
Yes.
So then I hadn't drank anything. It was early in the morning.
Yeah.
I sat for 20 minutes. I kid you not. The sample I put in the cupboard would not have wet a Q-tip.
So I wonder if they even got your result.
I have no idea.
I personally feel intense bladder pressure when they say pee in the cup. If I'm able to pee in the cup, it's like half of it goes in the toilet because you're like, I can't catch it. What's going on down there? Like,
okay.
It's the worst.
Okay.
Thank you, lab techs. That's the worst.
Yeah. And the age of my vag doesn't match the age of me. It's way older. So they're asking for midstream.
All of you is your age.
Okay.
Except the brain.
It's not stopping once it starts.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know exactly what you mean. I have to go have my physical soon.
Okay, you know what our doctor said?
What?
If your physical was due, let's say October, wait till December or January. Wait 3 or 4 months.
You mean if you're coming up? Oh no, mine's overdue.
Way overdue?
Well, overdue enough that she said when I went to see her for something else, she goes, "You should book your mammogram and get your blood work, and then we'll."
Because
do
she
it."
said I have one in October, and she goes, "Don't come till January." Like just
Perfect.
because of the client,
Well, she
right?
wasn't worried. Like, normally, she's kind of gives you heck for not being there on time.
Yes.
Because are you serious about your health or not? If not, she's got other people to see. So I get that. I'm gonna go. I'll go. I'll get it done.
Yeah.
It's never as bad as I think. I get that total white coat syndrome where I'm like all hot and sweaty, and my blood pressure reads high, and
Mine always does. But I don't know why.
well, I said to her, so last year it reads a little high, and she's like, at your age, I wonder if I should put you on blood pressure medication. She said, did you eat anything before you came or drink anything? And I said, well, a double espresso. She goes, do you think maybe that's why your blood pressure is slightly elevated? So I'm not allowed to drink coffee before I go.
was the same way, and she said, okay, you now for the next 3 weeks need to take your blood pressure twice a week. And of course it's fine when I'm at home.
Totally. Which is great.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not something we typically have as an issue in the house, right?
Yeah.
Or in the family. But I have tons of knitting to show and share.
Okay.
I
have been knitting, you guys.
The weather's been the worst. I feel like summer's over. We had one day of beautiful weather.
You know what our weather's like? 22.
Right.
And rainy.
But we have so much rain that like your plants are of a mess.
They've never been so big.
They're big, but they're not producing all the flowers they should. They're not getting all the tomatoes we should.
Right.
And our summer's so short anyway. It's like, well, now I'm never. And all I planted was cherry tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
In the hopes of getting a whole bunch of them, so they don't.
Never.
I don't know that we're gonna get. My plant is almost 4 feet tall, but nothing's red yet. It's crazy.
Do you have a sunny window? You really don't have a back sunny window that you can put your plant in.
Well, my sunniest part is the window right by my dining room table, which is Jodi gave me an orchid for my birthday. And I was immediately like, oh my God, I love orchids. But I've already killed one in my lifetime. So I'm super nervous that I'm going to kill this orchid. And every day is kind of a joke in the family now. It's like, how's your orchid today? I was like, well, it made it one more day.
Check in
with the orchid. Is it drooping? Is it looking sad? Still good. Still good.
Well, it'll eventually die. Like the flower.
Well, your comment to me was, and Cherie will like this because it's, a made up thing. She's like, oh, you can't kill an orchid. I said, I'm worried I'm going to kill it. She goes, oh, you can't even kill these. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I actually think if I don't kill it, it's pretty hard. All I do is water it once a week.
Okay, that's my plan.
I don't do the ice cube. And you know what?
Do you mist it?
No.
Okay.
Through the winter, I barely water it.
But you get tons of sun.
That's true.
Anyway, so it's an experiment. Somebody just said there's someone on YouTube called Miss Orchid Girl. I might have to check her out because I have zero knowledge.
Yeah.
Get some Miracle Go spray. People are saying, oh, look at all the info about more orchids coming up. It is possible to kill an orchard, says Katie.
I'm thinking it meant orchid. Wink.
Things that are alive, of course, there's a possibility of killing them.
Well, you gotta water it. You will kill it if you don't water it.
Yeah. I do water. I don't normally kill any plants, but they're always outside.
Yeah, and I feel like orchids, they say do better without direct sun because orchids live under, in the tropical.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised mine do so well
Me
in the
too.
sunny window.
I have high hopes. This plant is stunning. It's got the giant blooms.
Yeah.
It's a stunning orchid.
And then Tracie, it's the most fun once that's dead and dried up, snip that off, keep it through the winter, and then watch it bloom again.
Well, I already have plans of putting it in its own little spot so it's never moved. Because it's right now on my dining room table. So every night we move it and put it back. But I can't even tell you how much I love it. I bought 3 houseplants since, you gave me one and I bought 2 this summer because I just love them.
Yeah.
I've had them before. I bought a spider plant that was this big, teeny little thing. It is gigantic now. It's in my in our bathroom, and it just gets so much sun. It's got one thing that's this long, like it's
Yes.
grown that long.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
And
keep
the
it.
humidity.
I might have to give that to you.
That's why orchids
It's going to get so big.
It will.
So you've got the good area. Do you want a spider plant?
Yeah.
It's
Once it gets too
awesome.
big. I also think orchids in a bathroom do really well because of the humidity.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Because that's the thing. We live in a dry climate. Anyway.
Okay, I'm going to tell you about my sweatshirt I'm wearing.
Orchids are parasites. I know that.
What do you mean parasites?
Well, they live off of other, like they attach themselves to other plants, right? What's that called?
Host?
Well, they're not the host. They're the opposite of that. Like there's a word for that.
Okay.
There is a $10 word for that. And I forgot
I went
it.
in and say, I'm going into my save to show you my sweatshirt.
Okay.
I got to stand up to give you the full effect.
It is symbiotic. Oh, somebody's out there.
Is that it?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
No internet connection.
No internet?
No, it's
you know
good.
what? I've been having slight
I
internet
had turned
issues.
my Wi-Fi off.
I don't know what's going on, but it's slightly slow.
It's good. Okay, so during
They're not parasites.
during
Gotcha.
the last maybe was it 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago?
I remember seeing this, Jode.
There
It's so
was
awesome.
her name is unlikely.fox on Instagram, and she is a beautiful maker. She's a crocheter, but she's also an artist, and she has designed, I'm sorry, I don't know her, Fox, it says she goes by, so I'm going to call her Foxy Lady.
Yes, yes.
So she has designed this.
I love it, Jody.
Tired of your shit.
Look at the middle finger. Like it's way better in person.
Right.
I love the pictures online,
Right.
but it is way
And
better
then look
in
at
person.
this. Can you see that?
Yes. Oh my God.
So
I didn't know that.
Yes. So these hoodies, she designed the artwork, and 40% of the proceeds went to LA Black Worker Center. So it was.
Look how cute look at this lady right here.
I know. She's the same lady on my back.
So cute.
So it was inspired by the Black Lives Matter, of course, and she was moved to, design this beautiful hoodie.
The unlikely fox. Gotcha.
Oh my God. We stand with you. We stand with you. I just love it so much.
I love it.
And so
It looks super cozy too.
I actually sent it to Adela because at first she didn't have international shipping toggled on, but now she ships international.
Oh, great.
So now you can get it.
So you can get it anywhere.
You guys,
It's super soft.
it is super soft. I got the double XL. I wanted to get it nice and oversized. You guys, I couldn't be more happy with this.
It's beautiful, Jode.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that's supporting a Black woman maker,
Yes.
right? And I'm just checking really quick to see if she has, on her website, she's also got a Black Lives Matter resources. So if
Really?
you click the link in her bio on Instagram, and it takes you to one of those LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So she's unlikely.fox on Instagram.
Unlikely.fox.
Okay.
Guess who also has a YouTube channel?
No way.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for
Yeah.
things to watch.
So, I mean, this woman is like all around.
Okay, well, we'll link to her Instagram in our show notes.
Yeah.
And then you can hit her link tree or whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a lot going on, this lady.
She's okay.
She's a tarot card
You
reader?
guys, she's a tarot card reader.
And crochet designer.
What? So you
Oh,
can
clearly you need to check her out. So
you can book a reading.
Oh my gosh, I would love to do that. I love that kind of stuff.
I wish I would have done my research ahead of time. I just wanted to ask. Tired of your shit hoodie? It's still available.
Oh, I should link to that.
So we're gonna link.
I'll do that.
I'm gonna
I'll do
take a
that.
screenshot just to remind me.
Okay. Somebody said, oh, there's the lawn mowing.
Oh yeah. Cue the lawnmower.
It's Thursday morning. He's got a schedule just like we do.
Yeah.
10 o'clock Thursday morning is mow the lawn.
Okay.
I love that, Jode. I have some things I want to share too, but I'll share it a little bit later. Maybe we should show some knitting
I have
or
one
what
thing.
else?
Okay. I have a gift for you. Speaking of Adela, did you see what I sent Adela this week?
Jodi. Yes, I did. First of all, I just saw Adela's video. I've actually been really productive this week. I have not been on Instagram
Me
very
neither.
much.
I'll go all day without it.
So, later in the afternoon, I caught Adela's video that she had been live for 10 minutes at some point during the day, and I was like, oh crap, I missed it. So I hit on it, and she told a story about an item she received in the mail.
Right.
And how she did not know who sent it. And the entire time I was watching the video, I was like, I do.
You didn't know I did it. I actually kind of forgot I did it.
But I was, if it was like, place your bet on who you think sent it, I was like, it sounds like you.
I thought to myself, how did people guess?
I mean,
have I got it written? No, not really.
People should go to Adela's Instagram if they want to see all the.
She saved it in her feed.
It's a really good laugh.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Jimmy Jim Boo. We're just talking about your delivery this week.
And Adela's son, has more sense than you,
okay.
Apparently.
Okay. So
because he put it away.
The two damn parents work from home. So I thought, I'm safe sending it, right? And then their damn son gets it.
Well, everybody's home, Jodi.
I know. Good thing their sons are that age, though, right? Yeah. It's not like it's Lola like, at 5
Mom.
years old.
He's like, I think you've been pranked.
No.
And the other half of me was like, I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't either. I just discovered it.
Where did that come from?
On TikTok.
Of course.
Someone did it. And as soon as I saw that, I thought,
I told Jeff.
Who could I send these to?
I told it to Jeff, and he was like, how was that received? Like, I said, it could certainly go either way. Like, be careful who you do this to, right?
Right. And I'm confident in picking someone that I know her well enough that I can say she's going to like this. Right? Anyway, speaking of...
the best thing was, you got to go watch the video because Jimmy's off camera. Hysterically laughing. And his laugh, it needs to be like a sound effect. I want to just be able to click on it at any time that I'm not happy because it's a really great laugh.
Yeah.
I love
So for
it.
any of that you didn't know, oh my God, cover your virgin ears. It was from bigdildos.com. And it was this big cylindrical white tube with all the stuff written on the outside. Obviously, there was nothing in it. It was a prank tube.
Well, not obviously.
Okay, well, there was nothing in it. It was a prank tube. But it's so funny because the mailman has this tube, right? This white tube. And
he's delivered all these big words.
Bigdildos.com. Yeah. It's a prank, you guys. And I said to Adela, pay it forward. You now have to do something funny to somebody else.
Anyway, it made me laugh. I'm glad it made others laugh.
Yeah.
But
so she sent something for you for your birthday. What? Adela sent something for you for your birthday in the box.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
New sweater alert.
Oh my God.
It's the color you wanted.
I know. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. She's very, very good at what she does. Yeah. Yeah. So Adela wanted to send something along in the package that she sent. And this is, oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
This is called Thunder and Lightning.
Yes.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Thank you, Adela. I'm the worst gift getter. I'm the worst.
She asked if there was a color that you might like, and I said she had just talked about wanting this gray with speckles, and she said Thunder and Lightning, and I said yes, that was it. And so she sent that along.
So beautiful. Thank you so much.
It really is beautiful. I hadn't actually seen it.
You hadn't seen it?
No.
Did you want to keep it?
No. Yes, I did. So it is the most beautiful gray with these neon speckles.
It's got what is that? Like magenta and teal. And is that black? Purple. It's a purple so dark.
Yeah.
Well, I know what my next sweater is going to be.
Yes.
Thank
I just
you.
love it so much. Okay, I have something else for you.
Jodi, don't. I can't take
You
it.
just had a birthday.
I can't take it.
Tracie.
I can't take it.
So this, do you guys remember?
You need to show me stuff before because I just
Nope.
lose my shit.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Do you guys remember when I talked about Spun Right Round and I want it to be a onesie and I want it lined in my casket?
I just dribbled coffee all over myself. No. Which color? Sorry.
Spun Right Round. I said I want to be like buried in it.
Yes.
Like, I want my casket lined in it.
Yes.
This showed up in the mail yesterday. Speaking of crying.
What?
Renee had said,
Jodi, that's so beautiful.
Renee had said, I heard you wanted to be wrapped in Spun Right Round.
Oh my god, Jodi.
So she knit this for me.
Oh, it's
But she also
heavenly.
said, you know, I heard it was your birthday month. Like, I swear,
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
you know, when we started this
That's
podcast,
so much work.
right, when we started this podcast, never in a million years would I have imagined the emotional connections that you make with people.
100%.
And when I received this in the mail, I thought to myself, for someone to think of me,
Yes.
and I don't know Renee, she doesn't know me, and to say, I'm going to knit this for Jodi and send it. This is her time and her
Anytime
energy.
somebody makes anything with you
Right.
in mind, it is always a big deal.
Right.
I mean, if it's the tiniest little mini, like
Yes.
whatever it is you make, if you did that with intention because you knew somebody else would love it,
Yes.
is everything. Like it is
Right.
the most heartwarming, and yet to something like
A fucking
hours and
blanket.
hours and hours.
Yes.
This is a lot of love, Jode.
I swear.
And look at her colors.
Right. And she's got her tassel game on point.
Oh my god. Everything's better with a tassel.
And
That's a t-shirt right there.
let the record show, Renee, it's still stapled. I've had this for 2 days and I haven't peeked. She said she knew it was your birthday and sent along a gift.
Stop it. I love it. Thank you.
Now I can be wrapped and spun right round.
That's
Forever.
gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And you know what? She's held, is it 2 skeins of DK or 2 skeins?
I think I would say she
it
doesn't
looks
usually carry
like
worsted.
DK. It looks like she's held 2 skeins of DK together and garter stitched and done like the little I-cord edging.
Okay. You know what I'm
It's
going to do?
so beautiful.
I feel like I'm going to photograph some of this.
Well, that would be awesome.
Right?
Tell us the pattern and colorway. There is no pattern and colorway.
I don't know the colorways.
But it is a double stranded. Oh, that's awesome.
I actually think I have that one. If I really looked at it closely, I think this is werewolf. This
you
one.
should send.
But look at this orange,
I
you
love
guys,
it.
with the hot pink.
I love it. I love it.
Anyway,
Every single one of them. And so, oh, I love this lavendery, whatever that is, with all the.
yeah, she's so good.
Yeah, she's amazing. I am craving. Do a sexy photo shoot for your husband. Just the blanket.
Done it. Check. No, I'm just kidding.
She's not the photos,
Clothing
but-
optional.
Right. Right. Speaking of working at home with your spouse,
Uh-huh.
and then your kids work. Not enough, but you know.
Oh my God, there's far too much time.
Right. Oh my gosh.
I was so proud of myself that I didn't even look.
Stop it. What the heck?
She's got your number.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
Oh, the Call Me
Empty
Ale.
nest, call me ale, which is when you're an eggplant.
Her eggplant's beautiful.
Come on. I'm just gonna like gaze. Oh
That's
my
really
goodness.
beautiful.
Thank you, Renee. I'm gonna thank you. I'll get in touch with you. But if you guys want that color, it's called, what did I just say? Empty nest. What?
It's really pretty gray background. It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Okay, I have one more. Should we do some knitting and then I'll show something? Give you something else.
Let's do knitting.
Okay, let's show some knitting.
Can I go first?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, it's me making you go first because people have been saying, Tracie, I love your sweater.
Oh, have they?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Does anybody recognize, now that we're live, we can ask you guys this fun thing. Does anybody recognize this sweater? Because you have seen it. It's been a while.
It's been a real while.
It's been a while. Tell everyone, it's the Cozy Classic Raglan, right? Yeah. You tell everybody.
Okay, so this was the Cozy Classic Raglan because the shape is so beautiful.
Oh my God,
it's like a sweatshirt, right?
I love it.
And the colorway is Beach Glass by Hugh Loco, and it's knit in worsted.
Oh my gosh, it is so soft.
Yeah.
So Jodi knit me a sweater for my birthday.
It didn't really turn out that.
I love the story. I don't care how.
As soon as I knew I was knitting it too small of a size,
yeah,
I thought it's going to be perfect for Tracie. Yeah. The colorway is...
I've been meaning to knit this for myself.
Yeah. The colorway is so beautiful.
I will.
And you can block it more aggressively when you first wash it. Like if you need some more room here or there.
I mean, does it look... I love the way it fits.
No.
I absolutely love the color. And it's like the nicest...
Yeah.
Short-sleeved, totally sweatshirty.
I thought I was being
a little... love it.
Well, I was being a little lazy. But I actually, when you suggested my last sweater to do it short sleeves, and I thought to myself, I love it.
Totally.
And you don't have a short sleeve one.
I don't have a short sleeve sweater.
And I thought, even though it's worsted, being short sleeved, you can put a long sleeve t-shirt.
Totally. And we actually have a lot of days where it's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Not super cold, like where you don't want to wear a full worsted sweater.
Right.
So this is a really good compromise. And I think if you love knitting sweaters and now your sweater closet is starting to bulge because you're knitting so many of them, a short sleeve, if you don't have a short sleeve, I think you need a short sleeve.
Yeah. Because for us in our climate, you go months. If you don't have an alternate with a different, if you have cotton or linen to wear through the summer, short sleeve tank tops, there's months that go by that you don't wear your knits.
And I love to be able to, it feels like an extra special win to be able to wear a knit in the summer. Right?
Yeah. Okay, so I have something else to share.
I have a really itchy nose, so I'm going over here to start my nose.
Okay, so my cat, Frisk, the white cat, loves to be in my office because it's giant windows. He can sit on my sewing machine counter, giant. But then
you must love that.
I let him in there. I used to let him in periodically, but then I had him get locked in there overnight. Then he peed on the counter, and then it was awful. So the other day, we didn't see Frisk. Anyway, he got stuck in there overnight. He peed on the counter, cleaned that up, no problem. And then I'm thinking, I got my stuff out of my tote from last week that I was gathering. He shit in my tote bag.
No.
Yes. And I just about barfed.
That's a message. What was in your tote bag? I don't even want to know. I don't want to know.
Oh, it was stuff for this week. I was gathering shit for this week. So there's a couple things I have to wash before I bring it.
Fumigate?
Your Mind the Gap t-shirt. That blue one that I got. I didn't give it to you yet, but it was a really pretty blue, like denim blue.
You can keep it.
No, I'm going to wash it.
Jodi!
It's going to be clean, but I just thought to myself, I kept thinking to myself, why don't I smell poop in here? He must not have, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, he did.
So you smelt it and went looking for it?
No, I didn't smell it.
So you just open your bag and you're just like, oh, surprise.
Yes.
Okay.
Giant.
So is that his way of saying that he's mad at you?
It's his way of saying, I've been locked in this office for 12 hours.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, so is he not allowed in there anymore?
No.
Yeah.
Because that's happened twice. Adela, I love that cat. I'm sending that cat to you. I'm gonna wrap up what he gave me and send it to you with love.
Would Lola like a kitty?
That would be the best.
No, you can't.
I'm going to adopt a cat in Lola's name and get it delivered.
Jodi, you're just borderline evil.
I just think pranking people and joking with it's so much fun.
It is. It is so much fun.
Prove it, Jimmy. He said he's deathly allergic.
Deathly allergic. We have cat allergies in our house too. It's not fun.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy is allergic.
So he would like a puppy then. She would like a puppy.
Yes, she would.
No kitties? Yeah. Just a puppy.
Yeah.
I love a puppy.
Or a bird. Oh, a reptile.
Barf.
He cannot be allergic
Barf.
to. Okay.
Jodi. So we had a
Boom.
sock cranking party a while ago, which was so fun.
Isn't it funny when you pull it back, you can see a little bit of the pool?
And you can't really appreciate it, but this is sparkle? This is sparkle.
Yes, it is.
I love it.
Does anyone remember this colorway?
I knew it as soon as you pulled it out that day.
This was one of our months of our Hugh Loco Grocery Girls sock
Knit
club.
two together sock club.
This is not available anymore.
No.
But it came, I added this purple here, but it came with this mini. It came with the green mini.
The sparkle's ridiculous.
The sparkle is ridiculous.
That was a great sock club. That was really, 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 really fun.
I actually was thinking the other day, wouldn't it be fun to do something else? I love Nicole so much.
I do too.
But you know what I really love that she did she used a non-sparkle mini with a sparkle sock.
Yeah.
I love that.
I remember, it was so much fun to plan. She's like, what bases do you want? We're like, everything. We want everything.
I bound off I did one round of the dark
Those are
purple.
going to be very long socks, Jode.
I thought so.
They're going to be awesome for winter.
So I cranked a tube. Amazing. I cranked a tube and then knit using the same, just unknitting the tube. I knit and then just bound off here.
So we have a circular sock machine, an Earl Barker Gerhardt. Lots of times people will go, what does that mean when you say crank a tube? So we have a hand crank sock machine, which we are like level 1 of knowing how to do it. But it is so much fun. Yeah. And it allows you to make socks very quickly. And then I see people on YouTube saying they can make a pair in 45 minutes. Okay. By knowing how to do the short row heel and toe.
So I would love it if anybody in the area, if we can pay them for coming over and giving us a lesson. I know, but Marianne's busy.
True.
Right?
She's got another job.
So I was thinking if there's anyone who wants to, a couple of hours.
We could do a socially distant crank-in.
Right.
Like a lesson.
I would love.
I do go on YouTube and look at videos because I would love to know.
Yeah.
I would love to know. Somebody says they're terrified to cut in heels. I'm going to link the Kirby Werby Afterthought heel video, and I promise you, the first time you feel like you're going to throw up cutting your knitting, but it is so easy, and the result is so good. There's no trick to it at all.
Right.
And if you even just make yourself a little round swatch so you don't feel like you're going to damage
I was
some
just going to
knitting
say that.
you love.
Just knit a tube of 2 inches.
Yeah. Or like 6 inches. Maybe you're going to practice a few times, right? Knit yourself a tube that is yarn that you're okay with if you wreck it, because you might the first time, who knows,
right?
But it is so simple and so fun.
Yeah,
it's the first time cutting your knitting is crazy, a little panicky.
I don't find that. I never found that. I just found like it's just knitting, right?
It's just knitting.
Knitting.
You might not want to knit an entire sock.
Yes,
with the possibility of ruining it,
yes.
Right? So we did run our one and only workshop was on how to cut in an afterthought heel.
I thought we rocked that.
It was so much fun to teach because we were so comfortable with it. But so many of the knitters said, I'm too scared to do this. So it's almost like a hand holding, right? When someone with experience can be there and say, it's really just that, like, you're okay, you're doing it right. Snip that one thread. You've picked up your stitches correctly.
Yeah.
Right? It's just an exercise.
I actually feel like, Tracie, and we've talked about this before, I think if we wanted to take the Grocery Girls on the road.
Which I do. I'm tired of being home. Yes, okay. Jodi.
When the world opens, don't you think we could offer a class like that?
For sure.
Not just cut in heels, but tips and tricks for socks with a cut in heel.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Yeah, we're just putting out applications.
I mean, I know there's a lot of people that teach socks. And speaking of this is so good. It's like we planned it, Jodi. I did mention a while ago when the yarn harlot, Stephanie Pearl McPhee, she put up a Patreon. Mm-hmm. And at the time I was like, well, I love you. Of course I'm going to support your Patreon. I don't know what it means at this point, right? Yeah. She has one level of support.
You could be supporting her weed habit.
Who knows? But I love her. And I've never been able to take a class from her. And so her one level of support is $6. That's it. If you want to support her, that is...
Is that a month?
Yes.
Good
So it's
morning,
once a
Robin.
month.
Yes,
Once
okay.
a month. So, but now she's put up several videos. So she is teaching a sock class. She's got maybe 3 or 4 hours worth of videos in there. If you've never knit a sock, if you have sock questions, and it's not just this is how you make a toe, it's the yarn you choose and the fabric you want to make and why that's important. And she shows, like, she starts right from the beginning about selecting your yarn. So if you have questions about sock knitting, or you ever wanted to take a sock class from Stephanie Pearl McPhee, it's on there. It's on the Patreon. So I loved it. That's one of the things I watched in the last little while. My husband's like, "You're taking a sock knitting class?" I was like, "Shh, yes, I'm taking
Stephanie-
the yarn Harlot sock knitting class." It was fantastic, and I totally learned stuff.
If I was in one of Stephanie's class, I would not open my mouth.
Well,
I feel like I kind of want to be the class clown, not in hers.
you think? Well, she's fantastic. So I loved that.
No, she is. I'm just saying.
I know.
Yeah. I'm scared of her a little bit. I love her to death. She knows her stuff.
She's fantastic.
Yeah. You would not be disappointed with anything that she puts out.
Yeah. Well, I suggest that you might like to heckle her through Patreon, and then she won't get back to you.
Right.
You can do whatever
She'll
you
delete.
want.
You know what? I'm going to be the first one. Take your money back.
Right. Actually, we don't want your money.
Totally.
But that was really fun.
Do you have a sock?
Jodi.
This is sock talk.
Sock talk. Which I love. And
Did you crank a tube?
Okay, here's something else I did, and I may have even done it last Thursday when we had the day off from this. I cleaned up my corner of shame, which was sort of behind my couch, and it started with a little square basket where I would put projects and stuff in it, and it freaking overflowed.
It gets like a catch-all.
It's right. And so because I face the other way, it's like I'm just kind of not even paying attention to it, but when I look that way, it was like I can't take it anymore. So I started pulling out project bags.
Did you find stuff you forgot you had?
These socks needed a toe. One toe to make a pair of socks.
They're so beautiful.
Aren't they amazing? This is the white light colorway by Gauge Dye Works.
I got to bring my tube to crank tomorrow.
This is so good. Yes. And this is a little speckled mini from Flock Fiber Studio. It's a teal that I just thought would look really, really nice.
My favorite thing on a striped sock is a speckled mini.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
So these needed literally a toe to be done. What do you think about that? I actually think
love them so much.
If Kat ever made like a kit to make a sweater, like all these colors, I would wear this.
I would like a DK kit.
Whatever. Sure.
Right?
Yes, I would love it.
For the whole entire sweater.
But the way this is just kind of, it just seems so wearable, these colors, like this kind of a rainbow. It's like, her colors are incredible. She does amazing things and experiments with color. I just really love her stuff.
And I love how that's so, it's not blackened, but it's like,
it's like
muted.
Everything's been washed with a light teal. Like, so they all kind of go together,
my
right?
gosh.
Or whatever it is she did.
Kat is so brilliant.
I know.
With her dyeing.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't she great?
Yeah. Oh, I miss the Gauge Dye Works crew.
Me too.
I love all those. Yeah.
Me too. So yes, I did get a pair of socks. But I got more. So, and I see you have more. So we can go back and forth. We have a giant sock talk episode right now, you guys.
Okay, guess who left a full pair of socks that's finished at home?
Well, next time. Next time.
Boom. These.
Yes.
How amazing are
what
those?
What color is that?
Chasing Rabbits.
I love it.
Renee Spun Right Round.
Oh, okay. I was going to, when you said Chasing Rabbits, I was like, I thought that was Spun Right Round. That's ridiculous.
This is actually navy. It's showing a little bit dark. I'm not sure actually how you're seeing it, but it's like a real like navy.
Jodi, look what you did for the toes and cuff.
Yes. So these are minis from Plank and Stella. She had an orange and this really amazing chartreusey green and this hot pink. So I striped the cuff and I put 2 stripes before the toe.
Those are amazing socks.
Aren't they amazing?
Yes, amazing.
These are going to be for a gift, and I'm almost like, I don't want to give them away.
Well, but you can get another skein. You'll get another
Right.
skein of the yarn,
Right.
right? And using 3 mini skeins, you have enough yarn to make
Tons.
3 pairs
So
of
I'm
socks.
actually going to see if Renee has any in her shop or is willing
Yeah.
to throw some in her next update.
Yeah.
Because you guys look at the neon pops in
There's
this.
something about a neon speckle that's sort of on a almost neutrally background where the neon gets to shine, right?
And that's what it's doing.
That's so beautiful.
And there's matches my fingernails.
Jodi, I love it. Love, love, love.
So these just need toes.
Okay. So don't you think I've really been thinking about Christmas knitting right now?
Have you really?
Yes. Yes, I have. My goal, like I said last time, is to be done my knitting by the 1st of December because I have an advent calendar coming and I want to work on that in the month of December.
What advent calendar? Oh, this.
Sweet Fiber.
Okay. You guys don't know how many advents. I don't even know how many advents I've
I'm more than willing to invest in another. So
now, are you looking for? I think you probably do. You want something like tonal? See,
I
ours.
feel like something different than what I have would be awesome. I definitely want a self-striping skein. I ordered us already one self-striping skein.
For Christmas?
It's a mystery skein, yeah.
Don't
From a
forget,
local dyer.
Kirby Werby.
I know. I'm waiting for that.
They're coming out with those. She's going to do a pre-order.
Yeah.
At Schitt's Creek theme Christmas.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's great.
So we're going to be, what is an advent? Well, an advent is.
It's sort of like a countdown.
Yeah. You get mini skeins. Sometimes they're 12 mini skeins in a full. Sometimes you get the full 24 days in December. You open one each day.
When we were kids, we had the advent calendars that had little tiny chocolates in them, and each of us would take a turn every day opening and getting a chocolate. This is the yarn version of that. So lots of dyers do it. Lots of dyers do their own thing, like different, right? Some people do 24, all minis, and some people do a gradient. Some people do, there's a big skein at the end. Some people do where there's little stitch markers and fun things also. It's kind of like a gift to yourself. It would also be an amazing gift to your knitting bestie or whatever. But it's kind of awesome. But they've been for sale for quite a while now. So anyway, it's fun, and especially if you like surprises, it's really fun to open one a day. All the dyers that you love, of course you would like to do their mini skeins.
Who do you think, I'm going to take a poll right now. Who do you think out of the two of us would cheat and open them all when they got them? Just knowing
everybody knows the answer to that question.
Knowing our personalities, who do you think that is? Phyllis, you have no.
Let me look.
Both of you?
Jodi.
Tracie, Jodi. This bitch. Me, I'm the one growing up that I would open Christmas presents with a knife, the paper.
So bad.
Peek inside and then tape it back up. I'm surprising myself.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I did. I opened the whole thing and it was awesome. I loved it.
I loved every day.
I wasn't even, you know how sometimes you do that? You peek at something that's meant to be a surprise and then later you think, I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited. Nope. I loved
them
it.
all.
I loved it.
Good.
I opened them. It was fabulous. I don't know. And it was maybe just my mood that day, but it's okay. It really is meant to be.
Not everyone loves
and it's
to
not,
wait.
And they're not just
I'm seeing a lot of Jodis.
Even though, right? Come on. Even though, you know, not everybody celebrates Christmas. It's not meant to be that kind of thing. It's just it's a treat to yourself, right? It does come in, most people send them for December though.
Because always, and we've talked about it before, and there'll be new ones again this year, there's a lot of makers that design patterns using minis, right?
Yes.
Or specifically for Advent minis and
Yes.
stuff. Morning, Jackson. And
He's been at work since 5 a.m. This is his lunch break.
does he like those early shifts?
He asked for it. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
The only other thing, oh my God, let's try that. Advent mini surprise. What was I just saying?
Patterns. There's lots of patterns designed.
And I am going to be doing a Hatvent 2.0. Right?
Yes.
Last Christmas, I did a little hat vent pattern, and it had 6 little mini hat patterns, and I will be doing another one.
Yay.
Yeah. So it's super fun. It's a treat to yourself. It's a treat. It's a great treat for a friend.
Yeah.
So whichever.
It's a great way to use up mini skeins, right? Which is, I don't know why. I collect them. I love them. I need things to do with them. So I love that idea.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Do you have more socks?
Yes, I have more socks.
Speaking of minis,
What?
row one.
Oh my gosh. I was
Row,
washing dishes the other
yeah?
day and I had like a jingle. I should have wrote it down.
Tracie.
It was something about scrappy, row 1 will make you happy. Like,
We should do that. Each week we take turns doing a new jingle. Everybody, have you heard of Row 1 Yarns? Row 1 Yarns is a monthly subscription. It's a mystery.
Carnival of Color Mystery Club.
Yeah. And each month you are going to get 10 pre-wound minis. The dyer is a mystery every month.
So cool.
You get a list of the colorways and the dyer, little info about the dyer each month. And you guys, who doesn't love a mini? Who sometimes needs something for... Is this going to be given away?
No.
Oh. Sometimes you need something for a heel and toe.
Okay, this is gorgeous.
Is this a new one?
I don't know. Like, I've got a few of them just kicking around.
Tracie, I think this is a
to
new
show
one.
us samples.
Down the rabbit hole. This is...
Is this kettle?
Yes.
Cat's kettle? No.
No. Flying kettle.
Flying kettle.
She doesn't die anymore.
It is. Oh, yes. I mean, here's the thing with mini skeins. I'm not kidding you. They will sit for me in my stash for a while because I don't know. I have to wind them, and sometimes I get lazy. But these come to your door pre-wound and labeled. Like, you can put them in the basket with all your scrappy projects, and you can know that you can literally just in 2 seconds be knitting that color because the work has been done.
It's wound into a little ball.
Yeah. And her shipping is amazing. It's free on the continental US. It's very affordable to Canada and international. And I think it's a really affordable way to do an advent or that type of a project for yourself.
Okay, we have to give this one away.
Okay.
Because
I'll put it in our prize packet. Prize pile.
Joyce. I shouldn't say that. Do you think Joyce is dying? I have to
I don't
look
know.
it up. Because there was a time
There
where
could
she
be
stopped
a
dying.
thriving business happening and you're like,
Okay, before I go
Screwing
any
things
farther,
up.
you guys. So you buy it month by month, but it is...
I've heard people get completely addicted.
Yes.
That they keep getting them every month because they love the scrappy blanket or the scrappy projects. And it is very affordable. So I love it. So thank you to Laura for Row 1 Yarn for sponsoring the Grocery Girls.
Yeah, the last post was January 22nd of... Oh, she's not dying anymore.
No? Okay.
No. February 27th of 2019.
Well, I mean, I guess you could always go to her website.
Yeah,
and
she's
see.
not dying anymore, but really, that's...
Her yarn's beautiful.
Yeah, her yarn's super beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to see my next pair of socks? This was just a tube. I had to do all the work. And these were ready to go last week. Like, I did them in our 1 week time frame. What do you think of those?
Those are way... That colorway.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
So this is another Canadian dyer. This is the Cozy Knitter.
Look how perfect your striping is.
Yeah, these are identical down to the row. I don't know why. It just ended up... I don't really care if they're not. Which
Really?
my other pair wasn't. No, I don't care.
So you didn't try with
But
this?
this pair ended up being that way. Like, when I picked up the second sock, I was like, oh, I better make this the cuff because it's identical now. So that's how it worked.
Wow.
I just did a little twisted rib. And here's something. So you can see this bind off is a little bulkier than this bind off. This is the one where you do like a bind off through the back loop for knits and pearls, and it makes
That's
it
what I
quite
do.
stretchy. This is a little loose.
I know.
So I don't like that. Even though this was, I just did a regular bind off on this one, but making sure to be looser with my stitches.
Like knit two and then pass one over? And then knit one, pass one over?
Just the regular bind off.
Oh, see.
But I made sure my loops and when I was doing my stitches were just bigger than normal. Like, don't make your stitches tight. But this one gives you that extra strand of yarn when you're knitting them both through the back loop like that. So it does give you like, if you worry about things being tight, this is the way to go. But this one fits me better. Even it still stretches a lot.
Yeah.
And these are short socks. Like I don't need them to be,
No.
Around my calf or anything. So I just noticed that. Like when I did these socks, I just thought to myself, that's probably why I like cuff down too.
Me too.
I feel like the cast on fits me better than this type of bind off.
You don't have to worry. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I do.
Yeah, tell me.
It's a combination of both.
Okay.
Both. I bind off, I bind off in pattern. So I'm binding off knit way when it's knit and purl way when it's purl. So when it's knitting for this one, I bound off knit one, pass one over, knit one, pass one over. But then the purls ones were knitting through the back loop.
Oh, okay.
So I was doing exactly that.
I do it in pattern as well.
I was doing a pattern, but I was doing half of this and half this.
Okay. Look at you.
Because I find for my fat foot that this looks the best, can be slightly, just to get it over, right?
Right.
So I find that this was a really good.
And Vincent just said that he uses a one size needle bigger for the bind off.
Oh yeah, that's
so that's going to create, your stitches will automatically be bigger. So instead of, like I said, try and make everything a little bit looser, a bigger needle will automatically do that for you.
Right.
So, but I wanted to tell you too about this contrast yarn that I used. And our light, I don't think is showing it, but it is a sparkle.
I can see the sparkle.
It's yellow. It's by Sweet Georgia Yarns, and it's an old yarn that they don't make anymore, but I loved it. It's called Glitterati Sock, and it was only 60% merino, and it was like maybe 20 or 30% silk.
Oh.
And then some Stellina. But it felt really woolly still. I have a gray sparkle. It was a glitter, so it was all sparkle yarn, Glitterati sock. But it's going to be still very strong, even though there was no
silk. You guys, nylon. Is silk not the strongest fiber ever?
Yeah. So when you see silk or mohair in something and no nylon, it's naturally strong just because of those fibers.
Right.
But it's an old yarn that they used to have, and I love it.
The yellow is beautiful. It's buttery.
It's called. They might still have the color on other bases. It's called Lemon Curd. But if you have this Glitterati sock in your stash, I feel like you're lucky because
I have one.
I really liked knitting with it.
Yeah, part used purple that I've used several times for cuffs.
Yeah, and I've got like a medium gray too. I should do something with them together. That would look really nice.
Yeah.
But that's a great yarn to work with. What about you?
I binged something on Netflix.
Did you?
I binged Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, I love that show.
But it's new. It's rebooted.
I was watching it. I'm kind of pacing myself because I feel like there's not as much to watch.
I went right through it.
And my husband's like, why are you watching that? Every single one, like, you're not going to find out what happens. But I was like, but the stories, like, can you believe that one in France?
I actually saw a documentary on that.
I would love to know more. I mean, I never heard of that. And it was fairly recent. It wasn't that long ago.
Crazy.
Yes. So anyway, yes, Unsolved Mysteries. I loved it when it was on TV, but I really haven't even thought of it for a long time.
Yeah.
I watched Hamilton.
What did you think?
Well, I mean, I'm a huge musical theater fan. It was a dream to see the original cast.
Yes.
So that opportunity was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And there's also, that's on Disney Plus. I couldn't believe it felt like you were in the front row at a Broadway show. How many?
Is it still on?
Yes, it's on Disney Plus, and there's also a documentary on Disney Plus talking about accuracy of the history. It's come under fire for not being totally accurate in this. And I think there's actually a wonderful professor on there too from Harvard that talks about art not necessarily needing to be 100% accurate, but to spark your interest in, well, now maybe you're going to go back and see what that period in history was really about.
Right.
Make you interested in that kind of thing. So I watched the documentary and I watched the show twice. I watched the play twice. The music's unbelievable.
Did Georgia watch it?
Yes. So the three of us watched it that night, and it was, the music's, I mean, it is incredible. If you love musical theater.
I'm not crazy about a musical.
You should see the guys in it. The
I
actors. It was.
did love The Greatest Showman. Not that is anywhere.
I think you would love.
I'm gonna watch it.
I think you would love it. Even just put it on in your studio.
Yeah.
When you're working, I think you would love it.
Studio.
No.
Okay. See, I would have had another sock. Show me more socks.
I have one more. Oh my gosh, you're gonna die. This was the first good tube we cranked on our machine, which is like how long ago? 2 years ago.
It took a
now?
minute. Oh my god.
I know.
Adela's gonna have heart eyes. That is her.
No. Okay, I just realized all of the yarns I just showed you and the 3 pairs of socks are all Canadian dyers.
Oh my god.
Look, you guys. So this gray speckle is by Flock Fiber Studio, and it's called Antique Shop.
Yes.
Yes, Adela. And it's one of those colors I just think is a stunner, right? It's warm and cool.
Not her signature, but I think
this
she's
is a
quite
real known
favorite.
for it.
Yeah.
And then the olive green. Oh, this is Sweet Fiber in her Tea Leaves colorway, which is such a gorgeous mix of all the greens and golds and olives.
That's ridiculous.
Isn't that a nice looking sock? And these I needed to knit like an inch and a toe.
On both?
No.
Just one?
We had just one. So cleaning out my
Tracie, 3
project
pairs.
bag, and I frogged a sweater that I started. Like, I cleaned out a whole bunch of stuff. It felt really good to go through that stuff and get organized.
That would have.
But both of these yarns are beautiful, and I love it. I think they're...
Tracie, I'm so excited. You have 3 brand new pairs of socks.
Right? But this
and
is
a clean corner.
This is the clean corner for sure. But this is what made me think, like, maybe I should just get going on gift socks too.
Well, maybe those could be put away for Christmas.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Do you remember Adela had Princess Bean colorway?
Yes.
Did you get some?
Yes.
Did it arrive?
No.
Oh,
It's
because
coming.
you know,
I'm sure.
It came in my box. She mailed it separately.
Yeah, it'll come. I'm not worried.
So this is
It's so beautiful.
It's called Princess Bean, and what Adela did was all the colors of the Disney princesses. She has speckled.
Oh, that's where the colors came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Jodi.
Right?
Yes, Jodi.
Oh, I love it so much.
It's stunning.
And I also got it. I thought I would.
It reminds me of like lifesaver colors, like those perfect.
I love it.
The pink and the orange together.
And then I got
amazing.
2. I thought I would knit maybe a bag sample.
Yes.
Or I just didn't want to not get them, so I got 2 bulky and 2 DK.
That's gorgeous.
I love it so much.
That is gorgeous.
You know, it's really fun to see too, and I know like the different fiber content. This bulky one is 100% superwash. Oh, so is this Pinto Bean DK is 100% superwash. But just looking at them, just with the bigger twists and the different.
I love the look of a bulky yarn, like with you can see the plies really clearly. And I think I need to start knitting with more bulky yarn. Probably not sweaters, but accessories and stuff. I love that base.
I love it too.
It's really beautiful.
I think
it's
so
always
beautiful.
interesting to see the same color dyed up on a bunch of different bases all lined up, because they all have a different flavor, I guess you could say, right? Like they're all just slightly different.
Thank goodness the cat didn't poop on this.
Good Lord. The cat would be... Well, not that, but holy moly. Somebody said how long after making a tube, like how long till you have a pair of socks? I think that was the question.
It's not all that
2
quick.
years, apparently. 2 years. And of course, we're going to link to all these shops in our show notes. We have a group on Ravelry. That's where the show notes will be. So if you miss a company or whatever, that's what's happening. So honestly, if you had a tube and you just finished a pair of socks.
This cat shit.
Jodi, gross. Why would you stick it up to your face? The color's gorgeous.
I'm just going to hold it like this. It's dried.
Okay, a few years ago, Jodi, it was maybe 5 years ago now, Jodi went out east to visit Shane's family.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, will you feed the cats for me? Of course I'll feed your cats. So I assumed that meant cleaning the litter box too. Because she was gone for like 2 weeks. I was like, well, obviously I have to do this too. It was
What a good cat sitter you
freaking
are.
terrible experience. It literally has turned me off. My husband and my son are totally allergic. We're not getting a cat. But even if there was that option, the whole litter box thing, I just can't. Like, I was gagging. I can smell well. I don't hear well, but I smell well.
Lemonade Shop. It's called FU 2020.
That's a great color.
Isn't that a great name?
Yes. I cranked Georgia a sock tube too with Lemonade Shop. I'll show it next time. Those will be the socks I make next.
Look how pretty that is.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Minus the cat poop.
Well, now you know Heather's going to make a cat poop color. It might be something that inspires her.
How about Adela? Adela! The cat shit in my toe bag. With a side of, ew, that stinks.
Is that cat shit in my toe? So honestly, how long do you think it would take you to make? I feel like it's like an hour-ish per 45 minutes to an hour.
An hour.
An hour per, cutting in the heel. So I would say 6 hours of knitting.
Yeah.
Which isn't that long.
Comparatively.
Like you could make a pair of socks for a friend in a weekend, right? Like if you were doing gift knitting and you were just kind of like over a couple of days, you could end up with a pair of socks. Unless you were binging something on Netflix, you could have a pair in the day. Just depends on how fast you want to knit, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm a super fast knitter, but I think that would be pretty typical.
And doable. Pretty doable. I agree.
Kitty Poo Club, we never have to clean their cat's litter box. Somebody does it for them?
What? I have the
Your
scoopers.
new kitty's so cute. And I'm sure there's lots of ways to deal with it. But literally, I was over that thing gagging and just going.
Guess what I have now? The electric scoop one. So now you just have to pull out the tray, put the lid on, and throw that whole thing in the garbage and put a fresh tray underneath.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not really a germaphobe, but I just feel like
it was just
standing
gross.
over that would be repulsive.
Yeah.
So there we go. Look at that 5 pairs of socks. That was an epic sock talk.
Tracie Miller. Okay, I have something for you.
I had one more sock, but we can talk about it later.
I wanted you to see it.
You want to see it?
Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, it's in my new sock bag. What? From Argentina.
I do love.
Okay, when I saw this, I fell in love with it. Like
I didn't buy one of those.
And well, it's awesome. It's the cutest little.
The pink.
So actually, you guys should stop watching us and go over to Hohi & Co. because they're having an update right now, right this minute. And she's got these box tote. These are called the box bag.
Yeah.
But they've made it like backpack size, and it's a box tote. And it looks just like this, but with a really long strap.
It is so beautiful. While you talk about that, I'm going to pull a picture
This
up.
was an amazing birthday gift as well. I feel incredibly spoiled.
Birthday?
Anyway,
Oh,
very
that's so
spoiled.
nice.
But Hohi just released a new sock pattern.
This is, you can see kind of the relation.
Right. So actually the update was the minute we were starting to record. So I hope you can still get some. If not, they'll restock, but that Hohi.
Right.
That whole company is amazing.
Oh, I'm going to show this because this is another color she was offering. And this, you can see Tracie's.
Okay, that stone color. What do you think of that? That's pretty freaking fabulous.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
When I say pink, I mean any color she's got.
Well, that's the stone.
The stone is amazing.
Yeah.
Like amazing.
I know. I agree. I love it.
So this is in the shop right now, you guys. Unless she sold out in the last 15 minutes. Anyway, it's beautiful.
And the leather is like you think, you're buying leather without actually touching it or seeing it. It's beautiful leather. It's the pebbled, they call it hammered leather.
Yeah.
But it's sturdy and it just feels like it's going to age perfectly. And then this is that new leather that I just can't wait for.
They break in so fast.
It's so beautiful.
This is her new.
I love those. That's why I was going to go on the update.
A restock of these basket
I
type
really want
bags.
one of those just for my living room. I just love it. Anyway, so Hohi came out with a new sock pattern since we've talked last. It's called Dreaming of Paris. And I knew I needed to, I
thought they were so beautiful.
So many sock whips. I don't care. I'm casting these on.
You just have 3 finished.
Right. Thank you.
Cast
I
on
probably
3
got
more.
5 singles upstairs,
Okay,
but I don't care.
whatever.
I don't care. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So I did, these 2 skeins have been sitting wound up forever. They're 2 of my favorite colors. This is Larkspur by Hugh Loco, and this is Antique by Yarn Inc.
Very beautiful. Speaking of Advents, Yarn Inc. had some this week listed.
Yes. Alicia in Calgary. I love, oh my God, you guys would love her Advent. I got hers one year.
Yeah.
Fabulous. So I actually started these socks and ripped them out because they turned out, well, I don't know what I was doing.
Maybe the wrong size.
I'm going to have to go up a needle size for them to fit the way I want them to fit. They were just feeling a little bit, so I was sad that it was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they don't fit. It was all my knitting. It's not the pattern. But I'm going to go up a needle size and I'm recasting them on.
Yeah.
You will see them.
Those colors are really beautiful.
Yeah. I love them.
Okay, before I talk about my next thing, I just want
I might even change my colors, but I do love the yarn. I love both of those yarns. I've had them wound forever. Do you ever just wind yarn thinking you want to cast it on right away and
Sure. I don't have a ton of that,
just
but
think what am I going to do with this? I love it so much. I really, really, really want to knit something awesome with it. That's what these 2 colors are for me.
I think it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So
that was a ton of
next.
Next. Do I see Shelby Monet in the house and Miss Gigi?
Better late than never, Gigi.
Welcome.
So, I don't know if everybody knows,
Look
but
at that. Yes.
Amy from La Bien-Aimée is doing a series on, is it cartoons?
It's a Japanese filmmaker, right? And he makes
Yes.
These beautiful. Gosh, am I
you
right?
guys, they're beautiful cartoon animated movies. So
it's like an homage to this filmmaker, right? Yeah.
So these were her first 2 colorways, and I don't see them in the shop right now, but there's another update coming. So this one was...
They really do... Is that the same color?
2 different ones. This is Howl and Sophie.
Okay.
And this is on her Aran colorway.
Her Aran base?
Her Aran base. Sorry, yeah, not colorway.
It's beautiful, Joe.
And then this one, Heart Eyes.
Oh, yes.
Ponyo and Sosuki.
Maybe.
Look. Okay. It's blowing out.
She's faded the 2 colors in a sock on her Instagram. So that top part is the peachier one. And then the more speckles. I feel like they're perfectly faded. Like she must have designed them that way.
Okay, look.
I have to get my bag because...
Look at those.
Yeah, so great. Oh my gosh, Jodi.
I have to tell you how this came to be. Amy sent these to me. So I have some... Okay.
Here we go.
So I have some Yellow Brick Road and Pop Grunge that I knit a sample with and put them in the shop. And I always tag the makers, right? So Amy ended up seeing these bags.
Okay.
She so graciously reached out and said, "I love your bags."
Aw, that's so nice.
This new yarn is going to be launching soon. Can I send you some yarn?
Oh, that's so nice.
Right? Like she reached out to me.
That's very nice.
So these are in the shop right now.
Jodi, I love.
This is the drawstring.
So beautiful.
And then this is the zipper. So those are in the shop right now. So that's how it came to be. And then she said, I'm going to send along a few more colorways.
Oh my gosh.
This is her peanut butter and jam.
I know. That's a great color.
Right?
Don't you love it on the... Okay, I was going to say bulky, but I guess it's Aran. It's really beautiful.
So she sent me, I think she kind of sent me some of her signature, like really popular colorways. This one's Amy's sweater.
It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Grays and brights. I mean, how gorgeous.
And this one's called Fiore. Very bottom.
Oh, yeah. Jodi, it's gorgeous. Like, wow.
Anyway.
Like sweater They're stunning.
Do you want any? You get to pick if you... Oh, look.
That's Yellow Brick Road Graffiti.
Grello.
Oh, Grello. Beautiful.
Anyway, I thought I would do some...
That's just so lovely and gorgeous.
So Amy sent me these, but she said...
Beautiful, Joe.
Here's a gift. Please accept that on... Amy sent a treasure for both. And she said, please... She said something about the yarn. I don't know if I'm supposed to share the yarn. But if you'd like any of it, please take it. But Amy sent these for you.
What?
And said,
That's, oh my gosh.
I'm going to open this.
Yes.
Now you have a matchy set.
Amy.
These are available.
What a beautiful tote bag this is.
These are available in Amy's shop. This is the perfect little notions. I would put lipsticks and screens and stuff for my bag in this.
That's a great idea. And this is really lovely canvas, isn't it?
The canvas is so thick, you guys.
And there's a great pocket inside here, and it's just like the perfect size tote.
So these are available on her website.
That is so kind.
With silk screened in gold.
Yeah, I mean, I really love it when people have a signature color, and the yellow is her signature color.
Well, it's like
and it
goldy yellow, right?
And it kind of like overflows into the rest of her world and shop and all of that stuff. Amy is, well, first of all, she's incredibly sweet. But she's the one that's made me think I'm going to knit a yellow sweater. She's knit several sweaters in the Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
And I'm totally doing it. I'm knitting a yellow sweater. She looks amazing in everything she knits. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. It's funny that you're showing all this because one of my purchases I'm going to show today is one of her new yarns that it's been on my brain since I saw it, and I'll share with you what it is.
Remember I thought I didn't check out?
Yes. Did you?
No, I didn't check out, but I did this time. I did the second time.
She also sent her amazing stickers. There's her beautiful logo. This is one of my favorite graphics that I've ever seen.
Me too.
I think they're look at that.
That's done by Nerd Girl.
Is it Nerd Bird?
Yes, Nerd Girl. So
Are you sure?
Yes, positive.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Look, there's how gorgeous.
I know.
Look at that.
These are going on my laptop.
What does that say? Asian Knitters of Instagram. Oh yes,
because
that's Tao and Amy.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are both amazing ladies. I've gotten like crazy into the stickers. And you think, what am I going to do with a sticker? I just love them. I think I'm going to put them on, like, I'm going to pick one of my coffee cups and
I'm doing it on
putting
my
stuff.
MacBook.
And I've got some on my computer, but I've also got this book that I do notes in for patterns or ideas that I have, and it's brown craft paper, like moleskin on it. So I've started putting stickers on that, and it looks
good. But
when it fills up, I'll be sad. But I could just get another one and start putting more stickers on. I do love them.
Don't you love her hair wrap?
Yes.
It looks knitted. Like the way...
The knit stitches.
Yes. I love it so much.
And anyway, yes, they're all amazing. Amazing.
Those two I know for sure, with the beautiful women with their hair.
They probably all are.
I don't know if they all are, but I know those are Nerd Girl.
Nerd Bird.
Sorry.
Well, the next time we go to Stitches West, Tao was there.
Mm-hmm.
Her booth was amazing. Mm-hmm. I pigged out on all her pins there. I should have known that she did that because I bought the pins of these. Well, thank you. This is really
You know what I'll do
lovely.
is I'll knit these into swatches, and then I can unwind them if you want any.
Sure. What do you mean if you want any? It's kind of like
show us yours.
Ridiculous. Show me my what?
Your yarn.
The yarn that I got then? I have knitting to show too, though.
Oh, good. I would love to see it.
Jodi, I'm not done my FOs.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. You had a shitload.
I did have a shitload. Thank you for noticing.
Ah! Okay, the yellow.
Slip rib hat. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
This is what made me think maybe this is Christmas knitting. I mean, it's going to match my winter coat, but I
would
thought...
put it for Christmas. And maybe you keep it for yourself, but throw it in the Christmas box. You know what I think
Jodi,
is
I love it so much.
fun? And you can use a fingering weight. You don't have to use the mohair. The mohair is held double.
Mm-hmm.
But you could also hold fingering, so if you don't want the fuzz, but it kind of looks brioche-y. I love how it's like kind of peeking through the little.
I'm just getting my yarn. So this was yarn ink in her canyon color for the mohair.
Yeah.
And boy, does a skein of mohair go far when you knit accessories.
Far.
I've already knit a pair of mittens. Now I've knit this hat, and I still have
Tons
of yarn left. So, and then I had a skein of Sweet Georgia's magpie color. Oh my God. This is another one of my all-time favorite colors.
Is it teal?
It's got layers. You know how like a magpie looks like an oil slick kind of? There's
Yes,
like they're
I love
black,
that.
but they've got, okay, so this is like a kind of a navy version, and it really needs to be seen in person to be appreciated. It's not a solid color. It's got all kinds of interest to it. So this is it. Slipped rib hat. I loved knitting it, Jodi, so much.
That yellow is very fuzzy. Mine didn't turn out like that.
Well, yeah, this one is super fuzzy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's very, like you think, oh, the mohair is, you can kind of see through with the stitches. But that mohair layer, you are going to be warm.
Well, that's kind of what I thought. So I was worried at first, like, is it going to be like airy, like, will air wind blow through?
Right. No, I don't
But
think so.
Because there's so many fibers, I think
so
they're
too.
gonna be-
I mean, and if you're worried about it being too hot, use fingering weight yarn or DK or whatever you want to put in there. But, and this pom-pom was one that I've had for ages from Rose and Pearl, who's a Canadian maker. And it just kind of came together that way. Lots of times you think, oh, I love this pom-pom. I want to knit a hat around it.
Yes.
And I think it was the opposite this time.
It found its own, yeah.
Yeah. So Jodi, your pattern
you.
is amazing. I absolutely love
beautiful.
it. It feels great on. Like it's light, but I think it's going to be warm. So it's gorgeous. Way to go.
My hat pattern is on Ravelry. And if you search Jodi Brown, or you can search slipped rib hat, and
Yeah.
it will take you.
Yeah.
You'll be able to find it.
It should come. And we'll link it. We will link it in our show notes, of course. But it's gorge. Gorge, Jode. Love it. So that's my 4 FOs, which I felt really good having a little pile finally to show.
No kidding.
Yeah.
76 minutes.
I have one whip.
I want to see it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I can
know.
tell.
I know.
Oh my God, I've wanted to knit this.
You should knit it. You should totally knit it. What's going on here? I'm the next round. I'm splitting for sleeves. But this is the Missoni Accomplished.
Heart eyes.
Right?
Tracie.
Okay, feel the yarn. So I swatched.
Cotton.
It's the Mungo by, this is the Mungo by Rosa Pomar. It's very cool yarn. It's made of 100% of recycled waste from the mills. So
That's really cool.
it is really cool. So it's 50% wool, 50% cotton, and that's what makes it look all heathery like this. But I think this fiber, I've always loved a wool cotton blend, and I think it's just going to be
so beautiful.
It actually feels even better when you wash it.
So this is color work.
This is color work. So it's a round yoke sweater where you do increases every however many inches, but then at one point you do a little band of color work, and then you just keep going in your stockinette, and
I knew I would love
Jodi,
it.
it's awesome. It's awesome. This is what it looks like. If you don't know, it is actually, so this is a worsted weight yarn, and this is a sport weight pattern. So what I did was I swatched and got the number of stitches per inch, and I decided how many inches around do I want my sweater. And then when I went to the pattern, you divide it. So like 300 stitches divided by your number of stitches per inch, and that helped me pick the size. So I'm knitting like the size 2 out of all of the sizes available in here.
You're a medium.
I am. I'm extra small. I just don't want to brag. So it's light worsted. It's light worsted. It's 220 meters.
I can't tell you how much I love this.
Me too.
I'm
Totally.
thinking of yarn right now. What can I do to cast on?
So this is actually,
I
this
want
is the yarn. It's amazing.
And I want these colors.
I find it very affordable. It is, I got it from Farm to Cable Yarns here in Canada. You can get it a couple of, I think even Espace Tricot might have it. Don't quote me on that, but I think they might. I got this last year because this is the yarn Hohi designed her super simple summer sweater in. So I got it a year ago. After feeling Hohi sweater, I was like, this feels gorgeous. And I love everything that I've ever felt by Rosa Pomar. So
I can't even with this thing.
thank you. It's all I want to do is knit on this thing. I'm not sure how long the sleeves are going to be. Maybe a 3/4.
And I don't think you should do any decreases.
Right.
Like an open
Kind
sleeve.
of like a love note style.
Yes.
Yes. So there is color work on the sleeve as well. I don't know if I'll get that second band, but I'll for sure get.
Oh, right. Just in case.
So so the first band is in the yoke up here. Like you've already done that. And then when you split for sleeves, I would do one more.
And then maybe.
And then probably not another.
I'm thinking, what do I have at home? This yarn.
If I had enough, Jode, I would give you more. I would buy this
No.
yarn again in a heartbeat. I love it. I love it. I think it's
everything about it right now is the color. See, I'm one that sees a sample and I need it in what it's being knit in.
Right.
So I see this charcoal and the cream.
So this is kind of the navy. This is when you go to the website, this is the blue.
I can see that.
But there are 2 or 3 grays. Like there's one that's black, there's a darker gray, and there's a lighter gray. So just depending on how you want it to look.
Well, I want the cream and a medium gray.
Right. Oh my God. Right. So the yarn, this sweater is designed, first of all, free pattern.
Yeah,
Thank you, Espace Tricot, for the free pattern.
I still think they should be charging $1, a couple dollars, something.
Well,
anyway,
they're amazing, and
because her patterns are incredible.
They are incredible. This is really well written. Like, I find it incredibly the way they space all the instructions. My eyes aren't really looking too hard to find where I am.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Some patterns are all bunched up and I find it slows me down, or it makes me second guess myself. So I think the way you lay out a pattern is a bonus to me.
Yeah.
But this is originally designed in lichen and lace rustic heather sport. So that's a beautiful Canadian yarn. It's non-superwash wool. It's sport weight. So oh, and somebody just reminded me, Espace Tricot is having an anniversary sale right now. 15% off, I think, the whole store. Don't quote me. Go to their website. But this, and somebody said they do carry this yarn. So you can go, and this yarn is already a great price point, I think. I guess it's in the teens, I think, for a skein of this yarn.
What's it called?
Mungo, Mungo. I got mine. If Espace Tricot is out or they don't have the colors you want,
Mungo.
Farm to Cable Yarns. I'll link them both in my show notes. That's where I got mine a year ago, and she still carries it. And Dale,
oh, you guys, lots of colors.
see, $15.
3, 6, 7, 8, 10 colors.
Yeah, and there's a beautiful kind of watermelony reddish color and a gorgeous yellow that looks really easy to wear, and a bright cobalt
and a beautiful
gorgeous.
green.
Yeah.
Espace Tricot will hook you up.
They will. Yeah,
Can I order
15
online?
Canadian dollars. That's right. So for you Americans, it's pretty much free. You're
Right.
welcome. Free yarn, less 15%. So
I might
loving
get this.
I love it, Jode. I think it's going to be great with all the jeans we wear. It'll
It's
look great with black.
$11.25 US.
Isn't that crazy? So it is also in my Mrs. Brown's bag that I use all the time. This is her Jazz colorway. Jazz. So if you ever see that in Jodi's shop, I love it.
So much. Oh, yeah. I added a
love
bunch of
it.
bags. Tracie, this is like...
Can you not?
Yes.
Can you not? So I'm knitting it on 5mm needles, which means that it's going pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And actually, I've already pulled it back. I had split for sleeves and decided I chose too big of a size. I was like, wow, I put half my stitches on one needle and half my stitches on the other, and I measured, and I was like, I think this is going to be...
How far did you rip out?
Plus, I hadn't even blocked it yet, so it's going to be even bigger.
Yeah.
I ripped out only 10 rows, maybe like
Okay.
5 rows. So it was, but you know what I did? I hooked up my skein to our automatic ball winder. And so I rewound the skein and then it just let it kept going to unwind my sweater. It was an experience. And I had picked up my stitches with a smaller needle.
I got Adela to buy one of the
winders?
Yes, I said she needed one.
Well,
I mean, it is an extravagance, and I understand it's
it's a
not
big
everybody's
treat.
budget.
It is a big treat.
I treated myself because sometimes I don't buy a lot
Thanks
of
for
yarn.
ruining my birthday present, Jodi. No problem. One other thing about this, I knit. There are no short rows in this pattern. And I did not read the whole pattern ahead of time, so this could be a bit of a public service announcement.
Rosalind?
What?
Who's Rosalind? Said to help with the sock machine. Send me a message, Rosalind.
Slide into Jodi's DMs. She usually ignores them, but she'll...
No.
Anyway, so what I did is I decided I wanted a few short rows at the back, and I had placed my marker for the beginning of round and called that the middle of my back. So I worked short rows on either side of that. Well, then I get to the part where you have to separate for sleeves, and Melissa, the marker for her was like your back shoulder. So now I have to do the math to decide where to split for my sleeves, because you don't want to have your short rows here.
Oh no, I like the bulk on
You
my
don't want
shoulder.
like a big weird. So just read a pattern all the way through. If you don't want to deal with that, I mean, the pattern is perfect the way it is. I just like the back of my sweater to come up a little bit.
Yeah,
that's
I
why,
did that on this.
That's why I added short rows. You don't need to, and I kind of screwed things up for myself. But it's not that hard to figure out. But it's just one more thing.
Yes.
So
That's why you guys have to read the pattern through.
do the pattern the way it's written.
Yeah.
Save yourself the headache. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was...
Fantastic.
I was like emergency messaging her.
Really?
Where is your beginning of round on your sweater? Like... Because now that I've screwed everything up by adding short rows. Anyway, she was great.
Okay, so I had some.
I have such an itchy nose. My allergies are so bad right now.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch, my hip. I have bulky.
Ouch, my hip.
When I cross my legs. This is Plucky Knitter.
Beautiful.
New bags in the shop.
Beautiful.
This
I
is
actually bought that yarn.
Happy Glamper.
Yes.
It was so pretty.
Jodi. It's such a good color. That's another one of those neon pop colors that just makes you so happy. Oh, Jimmy says his allergies are so bad too. I don't know. My son and I both lately were like, is your throat itchy? You're not feeling sick, right? Like
My nose has been
it's
runny.
just allergies, but it's like I get hives. All my skin
I don't
gets
get it that
itchy.
bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's really fun.
Look what I got.
Jodi, I love it. See how far I had to go back to see that properly?
Yeah.
You put your logo on your tags.
Yeah, I did. So in the shop right now, we're the Yellow Brick Road and this Happy Glamper. And this one.
That's so pretty.
This is that special batch number 1. And
it's gorgeous.
It's like a barely there, the softest, it's almost like a neon melon.
It's actually a little brighter in the yarn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a real soft version.
It's gorgeous, Jodi. That's really, really,
so
really
those are in
lovely.
the shop. It just made me, I just love a new
I love
fabric.
the colors you pick.
They're fun.
Yes.
I'm smelling cat shit.
I wonder why. Because you rubbed yarn on your face that was covered in cat feces. You're so weird.
This fucking might smell like it too.
Jodi!
Because it was all in the bag. Even if it didn't have any on it, it's been sitting in cat shit.
Marinating.
fumes.
Gross.
Okay, what else? Show me.
That's all my knitting. But
Okay.
I bought things.
Yeah, I'm already on to
We've
that.
been sent things.
Yes.
Do you want to, should we talk about, thank you, Adela. She can't figure that out for herself. Stop putting your yarn in your face.
Right.
Like, I should go get hand sanitizer and scrub your face. Okay, so I love you know, you were talking about meeting friends and making friends in this whole amazing community.
Yes.
We met Sam, who's Scrumptious Pearl. She's an amazing self-striping yarn dyer here in Canada. And she has also got a new venture. There's a new company. I love seeing like a new company be born, right?
Me too.
Like it's so
Yeah.
exciting to see what
Am I supposed
somebody's
to open
offering.
this?
You can. So the company, Sam has a partner named Olga, and they've launched Thread and Maple, which is a brand new Canadian company, and they have really cool things.
This looks like a birthday cake.
It is cake.
What?
But open it. So this is like a little notions holder. Look at, okay, show the lid. There's stitch markers in there. It's magnetic. Like you can put your needles in there. So this is just an adorable thing to keep your notions in.
I need this beside my couch.
Well, you can have it. It's
No.
yours. Yes.
We got to give it away. No.
It's up to you.
No, I want to keep it.
Okay, you can keep it. They are handmade in Canada with maple wood. And you guys, this shop has really cool things.
You guys!
She has sent things to us, and I've already placed an order because...
So what's the point of this?
That's a good question.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's the shop? Quick, tell Adela.
Okay, Thread and Maple. Thread and Maple. I want to say .com.
It is. Threadandmaple.com. In the bottom corner, can you read that?
Sam is a really...
Okay. Threadandmaple.com.
Okay, so...
Is this the company you've been posting?
Yes.
Okay.
She said, can I just send you guys a few things? And I was like already waiting for her shop to open so I could shop.
Okay. So you know what I love about this? Especially, specifically this, because it's the only thing I've seen it already. She has created a product that nobody else... I mean, she's put her own spin on a magnetic dish.
Right. And who doesn't need something to hold your tools? And yet my table looks like a mess.
It looks adorable.
So this, you shut it, and everything's safe, and it still looks cute wherever you happen to be.
Who doesn't want a wooden piece of
cake?
cake?
You guys, she has a birdhouse that's a project. Like you can put like a whole project in it, and it's got it's so cute.
The only thing better is if this cake was real.
Right.
That's it.
Like it.
No, I might have cat shit on my hands.
Okay, so here's some fun things that they have in their shop. This is a little adorable greeting card that's got wildflowers in it. So you send this to your friend, they put it in their garden, and they get flowers that remind you.
No, I like to send fake dildo boxes. Not
This
flowers.
is not Jodi style. I'll send it to someone else.
I love that. That's really sweet.
But they have so many products in their shop. And they all come, of course, in these really cute little muslin bags. I love a good package.
And that they're
Look
stamped.
at this. I love a good package. You missed that.
I know.
And they've got these little cork accessory holders. So you can put your little... Oh, it's full of stitch markers. I love these stitch markers. I ordered these for myself. So these you order separately. You order the little case, and then you get these little mother of pearl stitch markers.
Okay, those are really big.
Not all of them. They're multiple size. Oh, shit.
They're so pretty.
This is not... I am no hand model. There's a whole... But you order them separately. So the stitch markers come as one, and then for another, you know, got to click on adding the thing.
I'm obsessed with the magnet.
I know. It's so good. But wait, there's more.
Okay.
So I'll just get quicker here, but they do have beautiful things. They have things like cable needles. They've done the cork to hold all kinds of accessories. There's one for your scissors. Look how beautiful that is.
Oh, I love that.
Everything about the aesthetic of simple and from nature, right? Like the wood, the cork.
Okay, you know what I love? Her name.
The needles.
I need those. Let me see the ends of them. Do you know, we all of a sudden came to a time where it was like, I can't find a damn needle.
Right.
Tracie.
I keep buying them because I lose them all the time. She's got little, of course, ring stitch markers, which are so, like, universally favorite.
I'll put that back in there.
And when you get all of your goodies here, so here's look at that, this is your cable needle, which is also, I believe, hand-carved maple cable needle. So they're all really gorgeous tools that we need.
Okay,
right?
Speaking of things to add to Christmas gifts, birthday gifts.
Totally.
These little treasures. What is that?
I've shown you all the goodies. They've designed, it's kind of like I don't know, like a portfolio for you to have all your tools in one place. It's got all the little, it's leather. It's handmade in Canada. It's all leather.
It does not smell like cat poop. It smells like fresh
Smells
leather.
great.
It smells
so
amazing.
you can put in your pattern here. You can tuck needles in here. It's got a zippered on the back because we have so much stuff. But it's already got spots for those notions we need all the time.
OMG.
Yes, OMG. So this is one color, and this leather will mark up. It's that kind of like, I don't know what you call it. That kind of leather. But they send you a little felted wool patch, and this will rub out scratches if the scratches bug you.
I actually like how it weathers and wears and scratches and ages.
I think they have...
Adela just ordered it.
Well, I can't even tell you.
I swear to God, she should be called like Fire Fingers.
Listen, I have a PhD in shopping too.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Yeah.
And I love supporting this industry and these makers and the people that are doing things that are different. So this is called Amanda. It's threadandmaple.com. So there's two. This one's the black one. And you buy them empty. Oh no, this is the dark green. What?
Did Adela pick the green? She had to have.
Okay, so you don't... I think you can buy them full, but you can buy them empty, if I'm right. Go check the website, read carefully.
Okay.
But look, they do come. This is the one, this is how it comes. With the leather patch, but this is actually meant for your stitch, your tape measure. When you get it, you put your tape measure in there and tuck your little... Anyway, how special is that? We will do a thread and maple giveaway at some point, but today we have another giveaway that I really want to share. I didn't realize this was the green one. I thought it was black. It's so dark.
Yeah, I can see when you turn it a certain way.
Or maybe it is black and then the inside has the green. Or
either way.
It's gorgeous. Whatever. They're beautiful. So there are a few different colors available on the website for that. I just think these are pretty cool.
I think she's truly got something special going here.
Right. Look at the embossed leather.
Yeah.
And handmade in Canada. So that's crazy. These ladies literally just opened their shop a week ago.
Yeah. I am so excited. As soon as
they have yarn.
What?
They sell worsted weight yarn. Yes.
You had me at worsted.
Yes. And like half a dozen colors that are like perfect for like everyday beautiful neutrals. Really, really beautiful.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to go follow them.
And Sam, yes, it's a cashmere base. Their worsted weight yarn is like a MCN worsted base.
You'll want to follow Thread and Maple.
You will. So and I'll also link her Scrumptious Pearl self-striping yarn.
They've got a cork.
Guess what I ordered?
This.
Yes. And there's a tassel option. You can buy this like super long groovy tassel. I bought that. That's what I bought.
Yes, Tracie bought. This is a project bag made out of cork with I think the bigger the better, the tassel.
Right?
Yeah.
And you can really clip that tassel onto anything. I mean, buy a few of them if you're a tassel person. But this was incredible. Like, I just about died when this package came in the mail. So
I think I might have to throw out this yarn.
What?
I think I might have to throw
Jodi,
out this yarn.
I
think I'm going to soak it.
I think you should contact the dyer.
It's Cherie. The cat shit on Cherie's yarn.
I mean, I would use some kind of... What do you put it in? What do you soak it in? That's safe for...
CLR? No. A lot of wool wash. Okay, you guys. Maybe
dish soap. Like Dawn dish soap. I don't know. Isn't that a gorgeous thing? Yeah. Show the... show the bird box, the birdhouse.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a place to park your project.
I just showed you guys the birdhouse from the side with the lid on it. But see, the lid is magnet and it's lifted off, and that's where you could keep like sitting beside you on your end table a project that you're knitting.
Yes.
Oh, woolite. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something.
Woolite?
I'm just like
I don't know.
I'm offended by the smell.
I don't know.
Beer. Somebody said beer. Voodoo, doo-doo voodoo for pet smells. Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to go to the pet store.
I have some neutralizing odor spray.
Maybe that what's that stuff that smells like orange? Like it's...
That's oily though, don't you think? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Orange something.
Yeah. Anyway.
I need to do something.
Vinegar
This
and cat pee. Vinegar got cat pee out of somebody's clothes.
This is very offensive.
I can kind of smell something. Ew. Ew.
Thread and maple, you're a beautiful
Thread and maple.
maple.
So thank you to Olga and Sam for asking us if we wanted to see their new goodies. I mean, I
Did they say we
blown
could
away.
keep them?
There is yes. There was no instruction. She just said we wanted to share.
I love the birthday cake.
Wanted to share some goodies. And
Oh
she
my
said,
God, we're gonna pass on some love with this. you
Sam
guys.
and Olga, we will definitely do a thread and maple giveaway.
Oh,
I mean, we can keep this and buy stuff for a giveaway. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's lots of ways we can go.
I feel like you should keep one of those portfolios.
I just want everybody to see what's out there because I feel like they've innovated something a little bit different.
Yeah.
And it's fun to support a new shop. Especially when you already know
Yes.
this person is such a great
Is this
human.
episode going to be forever known as the cat poop episode?
Jodi. Thanks to you, probably. So isn't that fun?
That's really, really beautiful.
Okay, I'm not kidding you. I've shopped. I've shopped. Do you have more to show that isn't covered in
Tracie.
poo? That's really beautiful.
This was-
What is that?
This was thankfully in cellophane.
In the bag in cellophane?
Yes.
10,000 spoons. What does that mean?
That's the name.
I know, but what does that mean?
I don't know. It's got to be one of those cartoons.
It's beautiful.
This is Plank and Stella. Remember her update I was saying last time or the time before that I was
Yeah.
setting my alarm? I got 4 skeins of this.
For what?
I don't know.
It's
I just
really
love it
nice.
so much.
Right.
10,000 spoons.
This is such a cool color combo. The navy and this, I guess magenta, but it's really, I
It's
don't
so
know.
beautiful.
It is really beautiful.
Thankfully, she was in a package.
Yes. Thankfully. I have some more Hohi and Company goodies.
What? Actually,
I actually bought one for you too, Jode.
you did?
Yes, I did. Now, these, I don't know if they still have them. This was a while ago. I think this is the Huga one. But it's got a little, it's drawstring, but it's also got a little handle, like a little canvas handle. It's just a really great project bag. It's silk screen. It's designed by an artist in Argentina, and you can read all about her on the tag. And I just thought they were
Her
really,
drawings,
really
I
cute.
think, are so...
Isn't it pretty?
Yes,
I mean,
the
it's-
woman who's done her drawings, it's so whimsical. It reminds me Norwegian.
Yeah, like this is the Huga print, right? Like there's the coffee or tea and all the little things we need to make stuff. I just thought it was beautiful. So I brought 2 of those for us. So there's one for you.
So,
I love it.
Tracie,
I
I love
love
it
a
so
good canvas bag.
oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah.
So, Adela, we've
Yes.
talked about before, Lolo Bean Yarn Co.
Yes.
She's brought back, I know people had been requesting, and I had shown them months ago when I had gotten them, her enamel pins.
Oh, good.
She has those back in the shop. And I also know that when we wore our t-shirts,
Yes.
Pe-
Oh, look.
t-shirts and project bags, people were also looking for those, and there's some different styles.
I can't even tell you how much I wear my t-shirt. I love my t-shirt.
Does anyone notice Jimmy the Model stickers?
Oh, well, I clearly need to get some of those.
Over top of
You should have shown me this before.
over
Now they're going to
top
sell
of
out.
Jimmy the Model. And look at her beautiful
Jimmy the
boys.
model just got his own logo, which is what the sticker is.
Right.
Yes.
And then one other thing. Okay, 2 other things.
Look at her shop has got lots of stuff
She's
in
got
it. It's
tons
usually...
of shops.
Okay, this is a news flash.
Okay, so Birdie Parker Designs.
Yes.
She worked with Birdie Parker Designs, and she has a shawl cuff in this beautiful olive green.
You guys, it's my favorite shawl cuff.
So you can pick either a crocheted or a knit, silver or yellow gold.
Yeah.
I think.
Or is it brass?
Sterling silver
Oh,
or
copper.
copper.
The copper is really cool. Copper would be great
Yes.
on that green.
There's 4 choices. Sterling silver, stockinette.
It's not sterling silver.
Well, it says sterling silver.
Oh, it is sterling, like real silver? Oh,
Maybe.
sorry. Okay.
And then
You're right.
copper and crochet. So those are in her shop, and we will be linking all of these things in our show notes today.
I love it. So
I'm
that
s-
one's exclusive to Adela, the
I'm
green.
sorry, Tracie. There's going to be a lot of show notes today. also.
It is sterling silver. Okay, the candles. Okay,
Okay, we're crazy about candles.
Yeah.
Shelley Can, who is a very beautiful maker. I mean, she's got so many things at the end of her name. She's a
amazing.
graphic designer. She's a beautiful maker amongst just a few, right?
Yeah, she's a very cool chick. She makes awesome stuff.
The Shelley candle, it's a Lolo Bean yarn exclusive, and it's called Vanilla Bean. And you can get a 4-ounce or an 8-ounce. And it's
Okay, I love it.
Exclusively at Lolo Bean Yarn
I'm looking
Co.
for as I frantically look for my pet phone.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm done here.
So those are two things I already ordered. Whatever. I'm on the ball. And there's other little things here. She's got little notions pouches. She's got Lola Breen project bags,
Which are amazing.
Yeah. So she's worth a checkout because the times that we had talked about the few things that I had ordered or
Right.
that she had sent, there was nothing in her shop at that time.
Right.
So now we can, yeah.
Well, feel free to shop up a storm at Lola Bean. I saw a picture today on Adela's Instagram that was the wall of her yarn from her first order to Stephen and Penelope. And I've been to that shop. I know where that corner is, like right in their front window. It was floor to ceiling Lola Bean yarn. Like, I don't even know how many colorways it would have been. That was epic.
Okay.
Picture. I would go back to that store. Like, it's so beautiful. It's the tiny and quaint and gorgeous and a wall of Lola Bean. It was just beautiful. 40 colorways, Adela said. It was an absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it says so much when a store features, and I mean, there's a lot of support there. I love it. It was gorgeous. Can you imagine?
No.
Yes. Isn't that beautiful?
She's okay. Whatever. Jimmy had a mandlewood, not sandalwood candle. I don't know. Maybe that sold out. There was another Shelley Can. It was a more masculine scent, mandlewood, and not sandalwood. Right?
Okay. Where
Anyway,
the hell is my damn phone?
that is so cute.
Do you want to see?
Can I show this cat shit yarn so I can get it out of my face?
Jodi, do whatever you want to do. It's gorge. It's gorgeous.
So this is called Tricked Out Treehouse. This is a DK set, you guys.
Oh, DK is amazing.
It's a self-striping.
That color's ridiculous.
It's from my beautiful friend Cherie, who is Kirby Werby, who we talk about.
Who's
her
the
heel.
yes, the afterthought
She's
heel video.
the Kirby Werby, and it is Tricked Out Treehouse with a side of cat poo. Okay, so that's
yours will be much better. Okay, I have.
What?
Did you see that?
No. What is that?
That's a pattern.
Okay, you got to show it.
Okay, this is a PG-13
Photo.
So I don't want to hear. Okay, I don't know if I really should.
Show it.
Okay, so banana hammock. Can I just say banana hammock?
Jimmy, this one's for you.
It's a PBB jock bag. It's called Sir, Yes Sir. It's a it's a jockstrap pouch knit. With an optional red heart. Okay, ready? It's a new pattern for the male knitters out there. There you go. I have
You
to
didn't
link.
show that long enough.
Now I have to link that damn pattern.
Okay.
It is what you think it is. It's got an elastic
Who's
waist.
that? Instagram.
Papa Bear Bags.
Oh, he is a
so
Papa Bear.
we will. Anyway, there's a lot of comments. I think it just came out. The male knitters are loving it. So I would really like just a picture of the pattern.
Okay, so I was actually going to show you.
Let me
this
give
yarn.
you just a picture of the pattern. You go ahead. I'm going to do some cropping. I mean, it's a great photo. Don't get me wrong.
Are you just cropping his junk really close?
No, the
Oh,
opposite.
okay.
I want to show you the pattern. I mean, the picture is awesome, but I know. Okay, so this is the pattern. It almost looks like a sock-ish thing, and then you like increase as much as you need to, and then sew So an elastic waist.
Some might need some
it's pretty cute
extra,
and self-striping yarn.
Some might need extra stitches in the front.
I mean, you may need to use worsted for some. You need bigger stitches. Anywho.
That's the leather pride flag.
Is that what it is? Oh, my pearls are clutched. Oh, Sophia, you're so funny. Anyway, that's a new pattern.
Andrew said he'll add some short rows. Andrew. I never.
Lots of short rows.
Yeah.
So that's a new pattern.
Yeah. I love it.
Right?
Okay, so this yarn I'm going to show next.
That's beautiful. I mean, they're all beautiful.
It's called Old Farm Witches with Nom Nom for Us, David Minnie.
What is? Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes. Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek. And I'm just going to show you the bulky version, but this is obviously the stripe.
The colors are beautiful.
You guys, look at this.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's really nice.
Right?
Kind of earthy, foresty.
I love it so much.
Oh, my God. See?
You got to show that.
Jodi.
That's hilarious.
It
I
is
love that stuff.
Okay, so here's another version of the knitted jockstrap thing.
I'm trying to find the tricked out treehouse.
Okay, here's what I love. Look, somebody did cables, and I love the antique sewing machine in the background.
Trying to look at a little more wholesome.
Let's just make it like it's it's adorable. Look at that. This is interesting when you show the test knits.
It's a little bit like gay porn.
It's fine.
It's eye candy this
but
morning.
It is like bikini pics or whatever you want to call it. But for the male knitters out there, or maybe you just want to knit for your man. Jodi, I challenge you to knit one for Shane.
There's not enough yarn.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You could crank a tube. Oh my God. Stop. Okay, this is getting...
I love it.
I feel like we're slipping sideways.
The other Kirby Werby yarn that I showed.
Yes? Which one?
This is Tricked Out Treehouse.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
That's not even a great picture.
Oops.
I'm actually going to text Cherie and ask her to send me a Tricked Out Treehouse while we're at it.
Send you a picture?
Of Tricked Out Treehouse.
Oh, okay. It's Jodi. It's down in the bottom of her thing because...
Well, we have to move on because I have lots of more shit to show. Stuff to show.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, speaking of Schitt's Creek, let's talk about our giveaway for this week. This is very exciting. I can't even show you what our giveaway is because it's a mystery club.
What are we giving away?
That has just been mailed out. We are giving away the Schitt's Creek Club from Lady Di Yarns.
We are?
That's how generous and amazing Diane. I mean, this club went crazy for them. They're actually going to have a round 2, I believe. She said they're going to have a second.
Georgia, can you bring me a tissue, please?
They're going to have a second second round. Like later, they're going to offer it again. But
tell me what you get in it.
Jodi, it's a mystery.
Like you don't know what yarn you're getting?
No, you do. Okay, it says you get 2 skeins of yarn. I'm going to tell you this, but it's sold out. You can't buy this anymore. It's done.
Oh.
It's already being mailed to people, but they said we would really love it if you want one for a giveaway, you can draw a name and they will just mail it straight out to them.
Okay.
So you get 2 skeins of yarn. You got a slub and a mohair.
I love slub.
You get a knitting pattern. You get a project bag, stickers, an oat and honey soap, and a surprise.
That's a lot of goodies.
It's a ton of goodies. So not only, Lady Di does so many projects and so many mystery clubs, and we talked about her before. She's a craftivist. She blends her crafting with social justice.
I love it.
Important things.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing I wanted to talk about today. That was
Georgia! I need a tissue!
Good Lord. Georgia has a migraine.
Oh, so I shouldn't
That's
be yelling
okay.
at her.
Well, whatever. She knows that to expect this from you. But there is the Empower People is what I wanted to share today. Empower People 2020. Diane is one of the founders. If you guys haven't gone to Empower People 2020, and signed up. It's a new thing. You remember how there was like the pussy hat? Everybody knit the pink cat hat, and it was a protest in reaction to something that had happened. Empower People is a call to action for crafters through the crafting community. They're offering a free knit, a crochet, and a sewing pattern for a bandana in purple. That is going to be their item of, but it's a proactive.
Okay.
They want to get you to vote. They want to get you to be proactive instead of reactive to something that's already happened.
Yeah.
So I'm going to link Empower the People, and it's all about embracing humanity and family and community, and it's all about equality and justice, and
it's about not having Donald Trump in the office anymore.
Well, they're not telling you how to vote, but they're telling you they want to spark conversation. They want to make it important to you.
I love it. Because
right?
I think that age group of like 18 to 35, it seems like that group of people have the lowest turnouts, right? So,
and I think it's easy to think, well, I'm just one person.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Yeah.
And your vote is a powerful
It's a very powerful
tool
thing.
And a power. And so I really just want you guys to be aware of Empower the People. I would love it if you guys would knit or crochet or sew something, like, and do the bandana. All these patterns are free. You're going to be able to read about it when you go to the website. But it's all about speaking out against injustice.
Being proactive in your life.
Yeah. And moving forward in a positive way to make positive change.
Yeah.
So that is what I really wanted to share today. And I love that Diane also, it is important, mostly important. We can support our American friends by doing these, making the item and sharing this. But
we can shed some light on it.
It is important in this year of 2020.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I absolutely agree.
So if nothing else, it would be amazing if you would just go to the website and read what they have to say. It's brand newly launched.
I love that.
Right?
She always has such a purpose.
Yeah.
Such intent. I mean, I love everything about this.
Yeah, me too.
And I love purple.
Yeah. And there's yarn. You'll see dyers are loading up on purple yarn. And
I love that because
this
it's
is
like
why.
It's like a movement that will, like she has started this and now we're talking about it. They're talking about it. It's hopefully going to.
So she's saying that it's a craftivism project aimed at uniting crafters of all kinds, whatever you happen to be, across communities, and to spark conversation, engagement, and action in the political process to uphold social justice and human rights.
Love it.
Perfect.
Enough said.
Enough said.
Yeah.
So of course we're going to link all of that in our show notes. But if you haven't seen it, I wanted to share it. I really do. I really do. God. Yeah. Okay. But in a happy way, right?
I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tricked Out Treehouse
is amazing.
There's
and absolutely, I mean, I know it's difficult. God, it's such a big issue. Like you say to people, just vote, but it is. It's getting very tough. There's all kinds of crazy voter suppression and stuff like that I just never thought of.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I have tons of fun things to show.
I have some things too. Couple more things.
Okay. Okay. Oh, wow.
When Adela showed it, I thought I should get one. Look at that. I got this in worsted.
I love it. Are you going to make fun? A hat? It would make a really cute cow.
I just like looking at it sitting on my office shelf at home.
It's really pretty.
You know what
I love a good gradient.
You know what I should do with my pegboard? Is make one of those things.
Yes, you should.
Right?
Yes. Do you use your pegboard for tools?
No, I use it for like just things are hanging on
display.
It. Yeah.
That would be fun.
This is Knit Circus, and it's called Ringmaster Base. It's 100% superwash merino wool. This is worsted. This is called Monstropolis.
Yeah.
Does that not look like that?
That was one of our favorite family movies, Monsters, Inc.
Maddie and I still go back to
love that movie. Yes, I love it.
So, I mean, how fun. When I saw this, I thought, how fun is this?
It's a really great, like, it's a great purple and a great turquoise and like the combination of all of them.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
She also has different weight bases and different size skeins, you guys, so you can get whatever you like. And
Can you imagine a bulky, like...
Yes.
I think Adela's going to do sweaters for her and Lola.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
This is just so super fun. I love it so much. Her
I love it,
gradients are
Jode.
beautiful. Her gradients are beautiful.
Knit Circus do amazing gradients.
Yeah.
I still have, and they all come pre-wound like that. Like you buy their soft yarns and they're split and already done.
Oh, there's a Mike sized and a Sully sized.
Okay. So for sweaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Mike sized, but there are Sully
No,
sized.
like that would be.
I know. How fun is that, right?
It's beautiful, Jode. Like I love it.
It does not smell like cat poo.
Hallelujah.
This was not in the tote bag. You know, Gigi, what was in the tote bag? Stand in the Gap.
What?
My Stand in the Gap stickers.
Oh, maybe you have to reorder those. Or
No, they
wash
were in
them.
an envelope.
Oh, thank goodness.
I was going to bring it to show, but it was really covered.
Ew, gross, Jody.
This is my friend Yaz.
Hey, how cute is the little note she sent? I love seeing, these are designs by Yasmin, of course. Okay. I have never, look. I just think, I like to wear all black lots of times. And I just thought I needed a cool pair of like earrings like this. She crochets. Can you imagine the size of the hook? And
it's like lace
thread,
weight, you guys.
So I ordered these and she was
Can I try them on?
Yes. They've got the little stoppy things. I can't wait to wear them. She's got an Etsy shop, Yasmin. You must go follow her on Instagram too. She's got these
She's a doll.
Beautiful messages she always sends out, and she is sweet and kind. And look what comes with her.
I know.
She sends a little letter with your product. It says, "Hello, lovey. Thank you for shopping with Designs by Yasmin. I hope you enjoy your purchase. When you put them on, stand in the mirror, wink your eye, and say, 'There she go.' Have a blessed day."
I can't wait
Yasmin.
to meet her in person.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. So I ordered 2. I didn't even realize
Tracie.
how stunning these are. So those are the, I can't wait to wear them
today. They're light as a feather, you
cute?
guys.
They weigh nothing. And she did little surgical steel hooks because I said to her, she said, "Are you sure you want big hoops? I don't ever see you wear big hoops." I said, "I do. I have ears that get infected really easy, so I don't change my earrings a lot. But you know what? You need those party earrings. Come on. I totally needed these."
Yeah.
So these ones are quite a bit bigger. What?
Trace, but you can pull it off. They're peeking. Oh my God, how cute
So
is that?
cute.
Hey Boo, I sent you and Jodi a hug. I love y'all so much. I be blessed.
So
I love her.
this is what she sent.
You guys, she is an enamel pin.
Her whole face is an enamel pin.
Look how good
you.
it is. Yes, thank you so much for my pin.
It's a beautiful pin. She is a beautiful human.
I do love you.
And she is incredibly talented.
Speaking of swag, you guys, this woman has swag in her shop.
What do you mean?
Merch.
Does she?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Like, she has one of those merch shops. Designs by Yaz.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was at her Etsy store buying earrings.
This is different. She has like
God,
Gigi.
okay. Well, now
She's
I
got
have
a
to
merch.
Now I gotta go
Yeah.
find that too. I love them, and I just got them yesterday. It's a super happy mail day. I think these are gonna be super cute. Like wear all black, and then this would be like my pop of whatever. But it's a fiber love. I think it's awesome. I was so happy to get them. I didn't know she had merch. Now the world just needs to open up because I got earrings to wear. I got places to go. Right?
Yeah. You'll never be able to wear these anywhere.
Why?
Because the world's never opening up.
Jody. It's opening. It's just.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
What do you mean? Like later, like when things are over.
I can't.
Not now.
I can't find her merch.
Oh my God! People, please tell me you're wearing a mask.
I'm wearing a mask and hate it.
There's my PSA. I got a zit too from wearing it. I don't care. I'm wearing my mask.
That skin is a thing that people are breaking out and shit like
So
that.
what? So
Right.
it doesn't matter. Like let's prioritize things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But so what? Anyway.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to. I'm not ignoring you.
You're not? Okay, well let me just keep moving on.
She has a link tree
Okay, good. In her Instagram
in
profile?
her Instagram. Designs by Yasmin Swag.
I did not know that. Well, she's an awesome person, and she's so talented. Oh, look! Okay.
You were the knit to my pearl.
Oh.
You guys, look. She's put a logo, and you can get all these different t-shirt styles and all these different colors. You kind of pick what works for you, and they put the logo
I've decided
on it.
all these knitting shirts. Oh, an apron.
Yes.
I've decided all these knitting shirts are something I want to collect. I love it. I love just, I mean, especially now. I'm just staying home in my yoga pants, so I wear different t-shirts all the time.
Page 1 of 14. Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, this is what Knit Until Something Happens. This is what I know her.
That's cute. I really like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to share with you guys now a mystery sock club that just went out, but I'm allowed to share it. So if you ordered the Trilogy Yarns sock club and haven't received it yet and you don't want to see it, look away. But Nancy, who is Trilogy Yarns, is doing a Princess Bride themed sock club.
Ooh, I do.
And
love that
she
movie.
used my Hello Sunshine pattern. So she sent this is her first colorway in the sock club. This is Prince Humperdinck. And as soon as I looked at it, I was like, well, of course it is. And it's very purple, and it's got the olive. Boy, it's a super soft base.
It's very pretty.
It's 80/20, but it feels really soft.
That is super soft.
It feels a little bit different.
I heard there was a big shortage of 4-ply 75/25.
Really?
Yes.
Anyway.
Like people are trading kids for yarn.
Well, that's crazy.
I'll
But
trade
that's
my
just
kids
sort
and
of
I don't
a-
even need yarn.
That's just sort of a side thing, right? Of that whole pandemic shipping availability of.
I just lost my bag.
But I just thought that was really beautiful, and I'm going to put that in our Sock Bash prizes because it's awesome.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, and that was a sock club so she's doing more months of the sock club. It's not over. So she'll do something else, another character next month.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And you buy it month by month?
Yeah.
So, do we have a giveaway? Because I've got a really good giveaway if we
The
want to use
Schitt's
it.
Creek Mystery Club giveaway.
Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, you said that already.
Yeah. So that's for this week. But do you want to hold that thought for next week then?
Should I show it and we can do it for next week?
We can. We've actually got something else too for next week, but we can do whatever. What is that?
I actually don't
Who
remember.
is that?
She was one of the ladies that was on our Zoom.
Oh, sure. Okay, but I hadn't seen.
She just sent it to me.
I've never heard of her. So she's an indie dyer from where? I remember she's in Europe, right? It doesn't say.
Maybe if you hold it up, someone will be able to speak.
Oh my goodness.
Understand what it says.
Maybe it says on her label. This is her company.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is a set.
It's beautiful. Like crazy beautiful.
I feel like I'm missing something. Like a note. Like I feel like this maybe
She's the lady in the email, right? Maybe? That lady?
There's another box that I couldn't carry that I'll bring next week.
Okay.
But look at her yarn, you guys.
Well, that's gorgeous. Her
Oh, it's Dutch.
her web. Oh, Netherlands. I was gonna say .nl. What's that? Okay, so from the Netherlands. Gorgeous.
So
Look
I
at the
think
mohair.
this should be a giveaway.
Sure.
And then wait for it.
Oh, Trilogy. Nancy's on here. Hi, Nancy. I just saw a comment from her. That's nice.
And you know
Wow, look at those.
She
Holy
probably sent me
God.
something. I'm thinking, is this set
That's
for
like
a specific
fade.
pattern?
It's a fade and mohair.
Look how amazing her yarn
That's
is, you guys.
awesome. They're both awesome.
So we're going to be able to link her website.
well, we'll do the giveaway for both at the same time, right? Or how
Right.
does this work?
right.
We'll show it again when we give it away.
We'll have 2 giveaways next week. So this will be
Okay, so do you want to hear how bad I am at... Like, we've been mailing things out every week as giveaways for our weekly giveaways.
Yeah.
I forgot to draw sock bash prizes for the last 3 months.
You did not.
I did so. But I just did it the other day, and I sent out a whole bunch of prizes. So now we'll be up to date, but that's...
Oh my God.
I know. Terrible.
That is amazing.
So if you've been notified from us that you've won a prize, give me your address so I can send these out in the mail.
You know
Really
what?
bad.
Speaking of really bad, when I print labels this last,
Jodi, that's beautiful yarn.
10 days ago, when I sent out the pre-orders for the first round of the Yellow Brick Road and the Pop Grunge, I click in Etsy all the Yellow Brick Road, do those labels, set them aside, do the Pop Grunge. I sent the yellow bags to the Pop Grunge order and vice versa.
Whoa. Oops.
So as I'm getting the messages each day, I'm refunding people's $15 worth of money and having people match up. They've been so gracious.
So they've been sending each other bags? Wow, Jode, that's so nice.
I was so beyond
That's a big...
frustrated with myself that I did that. That's just so avoidable.
Well, but it happens. Nobody's perfect.
I thought I was.
Well, you weren't. I'm sorry, newsflash.
So thank you so much for thinking of us.
Yes, that's a gorgeous yarn. I love... It's, again, like discovering a new maker. I did not know about her yarn. So we'll have to link it. COVID
2
brain.
yarn
Somebody
kits.
said that's your COVID brain, and I totally agree.
That's what somebody said.
I feel like that's what I'm blaming this not picking these sock bash winners on.
Right.
Like I
think it was
felt
just gone out of
really
my
bad.
brain.
I felt really bad. But you know what else I thought? People like getting stuff when they get it. Like, it's going to happen. Oh, that goes with it?
Yep.
Oh, good.
You each get a bag.
Perfect.
There's her website.
So here, let me put her card in there.
Okay.
I think people are just going to be happy to get their stuff when they get it. I didn't feel like it was the end of the world, but it's different when it's someone purchasing stuff, right?
Yes.
You feel
was
worse
awful.
for sure. Well, then people are so sweet. That's awesome.
They've been so sweet.
I did buy yarn from a local dyer.
Did you?
I did. This is Shelly, who's Polka Dot Creek.
Yes.
She's in Airdrie. She's just a
Beautiful.
few hours from us.
Yeah.
She's had this colorway on her Instagram called Fireworks.
I would have bought that had
I was like,
seen it.
what the heck is that? I love it.
Wow.
And she also has a bunch of, she does these little, she sent a little stitch marker thing, which is so cute.
Nice.
But that Fireworks color was like soft gray base and a bunch of colorful speckles. It was gorgeous. And then she also had a bunch of gradients in her shop.
Oh, so you bought 2.
No, this was one gradient. This was one mini skein kit.
Oh, it's so pretty.
See, I got sucked into the mini skeins yet again.
Oh, that you'll never use.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a card.
Oh, good. If only you'd read it. Look how cute it is with the wooden clogs on them.
I'll just watch this. I'll just read it in just a minute. When you talk
So
about
that was really beautiful. And I wanted to share another pattern too. We can switch lanes here and share 3 patterns that I bought in the last week. And they're both by this, well, all 3 of them are by the same maker. This is, oh my gosh, it's so cute. The Mad Bee Tea. I love it. Isn't it so cute?
Yes.
So I met Afifa at Stitches West.
She's the designer.
She's the designer. So she's got the Mad Bee Tea, and she's also got the Mad Bee shawl. So here's another little detail of the yoke.
Oh, that's
Slip
really
stitches,
pretty.
easy lace, and some stripes. I feel like it's one of those projects that you just never get bored. And she's Fifi Knits on Instagram.
I love her hair.
Yeah, Fifi Knits.
Okay.
And so there's the shawl version also, and I'll link to that. But the other one that I saw I bought, and I was like, I have to cast this on, is this. It's a cardigan.
I did love this.
This is a cardigan. It's a bottom-up cardigan. So you knit it flat, 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 and you join it in the round at the top. So it's like a
That's
shell.
really interesting. I like that.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, I do. I like that.
So that one's called the Later's Baby Cardigan. And she's local to like the San Francisco Bay Area. Okay. So the Royal Bee Yarn Company is her local yarn shop. And that's how I met her. I met her through Kelly of the Royal Bee. Look at that.
That's really pretty.
It's cropped. It's so
I love that.
Cute.
So Astrid, who is the yarn I just showed you.
Okay.
She's been interviewed by Christy Glass.
Oh.
She sent 2 kits, one bright and one rustic, one for each of us.
Aww.
So I hope you're not offended, Astrid, but we'd love to be able to send your beautiful yarn out into the world. And so we will be using them for giveaways. I feel like
that helps create customers for people, right?
And then it's like, oh, look what I'm making. Here's
the yarn is stunning.
Yeah.
Oh, the yarn's stunning.
So she did send a card. Oh my God, I'm the worst. Okay, I have a couple of things to share.
Good thing you're not getting paid for this, right? Oh my gosh, Jodi. Oh, maybe you have low blood sugar. Do you remember?
Did I see my boo? Where, Adela? Don't leave me hanging.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I have low blood sugar.
I think you have low blood sugar. Okay, these are... I ripped it open again. This is Rogers Chocolates from Victoria, BC.
Can I show it?
Look at that. What? These are sea salt caramels. So dig in. These came in the package from our friend Janet. And she sent an assortment of pom-poms. What? That one was specifically for you.
Janet, if I lose a tooth, I'm going to have to bill you. But
I've been holding on to those for like a week. I should have eaten them. So anyway, she sent a lot of beautiful pom-poms for us to play with. And caramel.
Thank you so very much.
Isn't that huge? That one is so different.
Yarn Bowler.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful. Beautiful maker. I love them so much. I forget what I was going to go into here because I had some saved things.
Maybe I should save things for next week.
No. Cozy Up Knits, the sisters from northern Alberta, have come out with a simple hug sweater.
This cardigan looks amazing. And I'm sure they'll be running a knit along. I think people should do it.
It's striping. It's short sleeved. It's so...
DK and mohair.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's really beautiful.
Okay. Except this came so long ago.
Why aren't they showing the front of the sweater?
I don't know. Oh my God.
Look at Jimmy the model. Jimmy! Who knew you were always so cute?
For sure.
No, I knew it.
There's no doubt.
Look what a doll he is.
Adorable.
Okay.
Okay. This is... You're going to love this. I don't know if you even knew this was coming. Probably, but you bet you forgot.
Oh my God, I love it.
Look what came
so
in the
much.
mail. Speaking of Birdie Parker.
I was waiting.
These were her the Gigi made it, Stand in the Gap, leather valet tray, which was an incredible fundraising event. But she does sell these with a yarn ball in her shop. Like you can buy them.
Color.
Isn't it beautiful? There was like 8 colors to pick from. It was very hard.
Oh my God, it's so much more beautiful than I thought it would. Not that I thought it, it's like so amazing.
It's incredible. So lots of these went out in the mail. It is a product with a different yarn ball that you can get in her shop, I think, all the time.
This specific Gigi one is no longer available. Although they did whisper about maybe a second round.
Right, but that's not happening yet, I don't think. But still, keep your eyes peeled. Get in on it if you can. The logo, to me, is one of the best logos I've ever seen.
I think the hair makes it for me. It's my favorite part of the whole thing. I love it
I'll never forget
much.
meeting her, right? She had her orange t-shirt with this logo, and I said to her, where did you get, tell me about the logo. But honestly, I had a really hard time picking. I almost picked hot pink. I almost picked orange.
I would have picked this.
I know. I'm glad.
I ordered some for Mom.
Did you?
Remember, because she said she
Yeah.
wanted, yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Because that was after it had been turned off, and I was like, maybe she missed it.
I
this
got
time.
in just before.
Okay, good. Good. But now I can put it out and use it. Although, honestly, I don't really want to cover up the logo, but I will use it.
Gigi will sit next to me by my knitting chair.
Right. Leave it out of the zone of your cat. No cats allowed.
It's not going to be a shit dish.
Your cat might really like this little dish. But no way.
Okay. There has been a lot of action to the Macks Yarn Co.
Good.
So I have a parade.
Okay. Let's see it.
Like a ridiculously
Oh,
big.
wow.
This is one of my new favorites.
Wow. Yes.
This is called Stacking Bricks. These are all in the shop right now to the Macks Yarn Co. Did I put the label on the wrong way? See, I think to me, I want to see more yarn. It should be this way, shouldn't it? So the label should be twisted.
Like if it was hung in a store.
Oh, you're right.
Right?
Okay, so
Yeah.
that was me who did that this morning. Look at that. So that's called Stacking
Like
Bricks.
crazy, crazy gorgeous.
This is called There's a Worm in My Plum.
And these are all loaded in the shop already?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that limey green throughout that as well.
That's super pretty.
So, oh my God, this.
What the heck with this?
I know.
What?
This is called Nautical Plum because it's got some of the plum color and then that some really pretty
is
blue.
amazing. I mean, the whole thing.
So we wanted to make sure that there was some really high contrast minis and then some real subtle minis, just because everybody doesn't love.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful? This is called, oh my God, it's blowing out because it's that great. It's called Hubba Bubba.
It's like a super tonal neon. And there's
red in there.
I was gonna say, what is that other color?
There's red.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So good.
This one's really subtle. This is called Moveless.
That's really pretty.
And a real mini that's very
Like gorgeous.
similar. This I love.
Yeah, I love it. I'm such a teal freak. That's really
This is
gorgeous.
called Wave Runner. And this has the brick. No, it doesn't. That's a different plummy color, but I love this one.
This is gorgeous and so layered. I love this. Both. All of them.
This one's called Tea Time.
That's really cute.
like that.
That's really pretty.
Purple Nurple.
That's a great purple.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. It would be really good for that
I just have a few
empower
more.
people pattern.
A few more. Oh, this is yours.
Oh, you brought my order?
This one's called Tobacco Rose. These are also in the shop.
Thank you.
This one's called, I forget. But this one's got like
I love it.
aqua.
And a pin. Okay, that's really pretty too.
This one is fun. This is called this has 6 different greens in there.
That's really pretty.
And like a periwinkle mini to go with it.
Love
I
it.
love that one.
Love, love, love.
This
That's really fun. That's
It's got,
some
like-
serious twisting.
navy and berry. This is called berry something.
That's really pretty. Pretty.
Just a minute. I have a couple more. Can you believe it?
Can I believe what?
There's so many.
Okay, is this a micro striper? That's really
No.
beautiful. It's really beautiful. Wow.
That's a whole bunch of different
Lots of
greens. And this is
green.
like a black purple.
That's awesome.
This one I showed before, but
That
I love it
purple's
so
actually
much.
amazing.
This has
Super
got the
dark.
sparkle.
Sparkle Mini?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
And then this last one. My God. This one
Oh,
is
Joe.
like this one where it has 5 or 6 different greens. This one's got 5 or 6 different blues.
And that
and a little bit of
so
charcoal.
Good. The yellow's so good.
Yeah. This green one is super pretty.
That's gorgeous.
It's got so many greens.
Okay, I'm really excited to open this up and get going. Okay, I think we should probably... I'm going to save some things for next week, but I do want to share one more thing because I love it so much. I was completely enabled. We're talking about like how addicted I am to self-striping yarn, and they're like, so do you have any white birch fiber arts? And I was like, I saw them at Rhinebeck, remember, at India Tangle, but it was so crazy, so we didn't buy any. So I went to the shop. Her shop had this one called May the Odds Be Ever in Your Favor.
That is really, really pretty.
It's so gorgeous. Gray with alternating really pretty stripes. And this one's called Chase Your Rainbow.
I can tell that one's going to be pretty.
I actually bought this one for you if you want it.
You did?
Yeah, I did. This one's for you.
I would love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
I thought it was gorgeous. So her shop had amazing colors in it and really cool bases. So white birch fiber arts.
Is that this one?
White birch fiber.
That's this
arts.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The top one there, the rainbow.
Chase Your Rainbow.
Oh my God, I love it. Those are just a few.
So
and
this one? This one was May the Odds Be Ever in Your Favor. It's gray with pink and great. That's it, I think.
Oh, it's really, really pretty. I love that. I think that sock machine.
And I mean, I remember the booth, their booth. I mean, it was gigantic and there were so many colorways, and I can see why we really should have just grabbed one and gone with it, but there were so many choices.
Oh, that's it right there.
What? Is that it? Is that called Chase Your Rainbow? I don't think so. This one looks more tonal. I don't know.
Nothing says screw you like a rainbow. No, that wasn't it.
No, this one's a little bit different than that. I mean, we could just
crank
the tube tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you want me to wind it?
I have a couple of things that I'm going to bring over.
Okay.
Just like 2 or 3.
Okay. Awesome.
See?
So it's been a crazy 2 weeks. Look, I mean, this is ridiculous how long this video is. What?
Do you know how much yarn we have just showed?
I know. And there was some knitting. Wasn't just...
Oh, Mackenzie also put in more of those cigar sock sets.
Those are beautiful too.
Because those did sell out last time, if anyone was looking.
Okay, this is amazing. I didn't even remember which one I ordered.
I think it's good. Well, you have a cigar one too.
I do, but it's gorgeous. So pretty.
I think it's
Where's the name of it?
She didn't write it on there.
Oh, okay.
She's got to make sure she does that because she hasn't been.
Yeah.
They haven't been.
Yeah. Just for future reference,
right? Because you're never going to remember.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's beautiful.
So you had a birthday since we've...
I did. I'm 51. What?
Really?
And you've got one coming up.
I know.
Yeah. So that was that.
Mine's
it was a fun day. Yeah, yours is coming.
Oh, what about the Aves giveaway? Did we pick a winner?
No, I didn't pick a winner yet. The morning got away from us, but we're going to do that as soon while I'm doing show notes. That's one of the things that will happen. Pick the 3 winners and get those sent out, and you will send them the hat pattern, and that will be amazing, right? Okay. I have one more. Do you want to see this?
Yes, Tracie.
This was
you didn't show me.
No, this is my birthday yarn from my husband. Sweet Fiber had a update in her cashmerino worsted. So this is the same yarn that I knit my Mountain Mist out of.
That color's going to be so good for you.
This color is called Sweetheart, and I had never seen it in person before. I think it's one of her newer ones. But it's pretty tonal, so I'm gonna make a sweater. But that's that color.
That is so beautiful.
Nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a crazy couple weeks, and I'm definitely gonna save some things that I have because
Do you have more stuff?
we'll be
down
back. Yeah, I do. Like, it's been a little bit crazy. I don't know what's going on. I do find myself...
Staring into space aimlessly.
Well, now I'm a little bit obsessed with my Missoni Accomplished sweater.
I'm going to open this. Sorry, I can't wait. Patricia.
Yes.
Who's Tracie's birthday twin.
Yes.
And they, for years...
We exchange gifts. Which is
She
one of
sent
my
me a gift.
It's one of my favorite things I do all year long. I think about her when I go to fiber shows. Like, she's just an amazing person. And it's really fun to share your birthday with someone. She's amazing.
Do you know what she does? She sends me a gift too. I should send her a gift. What is the matter with me?
She's just an amazing person. She's...
Okay.
Jodi, that's gorgeous. I'm going to share the stuff that she sent me next time.
Guess who's winding this tube tomorrow?
Okay. Leave it here with me and I'll wind it today.
Patricia, I would have picked this.
Totally. Shirley Bryan yarn. Wow, that's beautiful.
Right?
Yes.
Look at the minis. This is a
Those
self-striping.
are rich colors.
Patricia, you're just the sweetest.
And we've still never met in person.
No. Won't that be amazing?
Crazy. So she was going to be a vendor at Knit City, Montreal, so I hope she's still going to be a vendor.
Hand sanitizer.
I know. What's this one? Oh, Night Sky. I've never smelled that. Oh, this smells amazing. This is Tuft Woolens, their hand balm. We need to reorder. We should
Let's
reorder.
do.
Yeah.
Put it in our shop.
Yeah.
Are we really out?
Oh, yes. We've been out for a while.
And soak hand wash.
I love that brand.
I do love that.
I didn't know they made hand sanitizer.
I didn't
though.
either.
Maybe they just did that now.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't that nice?
We haven't talked about Tuft Woolens for a while, but
I
you guys
know.
know that they're so good at these solid
Martha's shop is
sticks. Solids moisturizing sticks. This is a tiny one. You can get different sizes. Thank you so much, Patricia.
Isn't she sweet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I love, like, this is crazy gorgeous.
This night's
Crazy gorgeous. I'll share the yarn she sent me last time. I was like, what? It's yarn I've tried to get and I could never get it. Yeah, I was really surprised.
And you know she's the beautiful maker of Paradise Island, right?
Yes.
Did you say that already?
No, I didn't.
And I
But
wasn't
her
paying
shop.
attention.
I'm going to link her shop too because her company is amazing and her products are incredible. And
she's a maker
she's a
that
great person.
screen prints her own.
Yeah. And she uses incredible fabric, like really beautiful. Oh, I have one right here. So this is an example of one of her bags, but you can't get this one. This was a special.
It's amazing, but you can't get it.
This was a special collab with House of Alamode, and it was yarn to go with the bag, and it was awesome. So yeah, this is one of the styles of bags that she makes, but she does others.
She is
and the quality's amazing.
A Canadian maker.
Yeah.
You guys, she is. It's when you get one of her items, it's really special.
So she shares a birthday, we share a birthday, and she shares her birthday with her husband.
No.
Yes.
So he should be sending you a gift as well.
Right. I was sort of I feel like I should send something for him in there next time. I love that we
Thank you, Patricia.
Sharing a birthday. It's really fun.
Thank you.
Okay, it's ridiculous how long we've been talking, but it was really fun.
Yeah.
Is it middle of the day or no, seriously, this is a really long time.
What time is it? It's almost 1.
Yes, Jodi.
Almost.
Super bad.
This goes down for the longest episode ever.
The poopiest, longest,
the smelliest,
with the raciest photo shown episode.
10 out of 10.
I can't believe I'm going to link a banana hammock in our show notes.
Yeah.
But I am.
Donna.
I am
Donna's
Jodi's
my birthday
twin.
twin.
Oh,
and she
that's
lives
really
20
fun.
minutes from Sarnia. You're terrible at doing that.
I didn't really try and do
Oh,
it.
I'm just kidding.
I'm actually not bad, but
No,
it's
I know.
harder than you think.
It is harder
right?
than
To
you
make a
think.
nice skein.
Yeah.
I love this base, this 80/20. So beautiful.
We did have to make up for the last week.
It's
Thank
almost
you.
3 p.m. on the West Coast or East Coast, which means it's lunchtime here.
Lisa, can you tell your husband not to be so judgy?
Why would he say?
He said he walked in and said, "Are they still going?" But she said in a nice way.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah. He's like, and then he walked back out. probably.
He was
right?
probably like, are they still going?
I'm out.
As opposed to, are they still going?
Okay, so now let's see. Nearly
Zip it
8
already.
p.m. in London.
Does anybody have a question? Otherwise, we'll probably.
It's
hit the road.
4:45 a.m. Friday morning. What are you doing awake?
Lisa says her husband is sitting right beside her. Like, do you have headphones in, or did you hear that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dinner time. Oh, you know what else, you guys, was so good? Zac Efron.
Did you like that?
He did an Iceland one.
I saw the Iceland one. That was cool.
Okay, boy, that country is amazing.
It is.
Zac Efron has done a series on Netflix, and he's gone to different countries. Iceland is the first episode. Give it a watch. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's nothing about yarn. Nothing about any.
It's. I think the focus of the series is on like sustainability and the environment and different energy sources, and the second one's about water, and they were in Paris. My only problem is, I think the subject matter is really interesting. Do you find him a little annoying?
No. What do you find annoying? Just that.
I do love.
Are you not taking
Zac
High School Musical Zac Efron seriously? Is that what trouble you're having?
I don't know, but his buddy that's in it is like a.
Bronwyn, why are you up at 4:45 in Tasmania?
Are you menopausal and can't sleep? Because I can relate. Actually, no. I can sleep. It's just horrible sleep.
Just waking up.
Zac Efron is super serious. Come on. I don't know. It's like a surfer dude taking you on a verge journey. I love the series. I was really excited. We started watching it the day it came out. I will continue to watch it.
There is a funny part in Iceland where they go to this restaurant, and his partner that he's doing the series with is vegan. So the stuff they're feeding them is gross. It's like tree bark.
You know what I loved though? Where they baked that like pudding bread in the ground because of the hot springs. It was really interesting. Don't let me turn you off. You should totally go watch it.
Yeah.
But it was like a, I don't know.
I know. High School Musical Zac. I'm not so sure I'm taking him so seriously.
Yeah. It just seems like he's.
There's a show called Men in Kilts coming up. Where?
Well, clearly we need to know that.
Where?
So when that happens, can you let us know? That would be.
Yeah.
I don't care what they sound like.
Yeah. I can't believe people are still with us. We've lost
Jodi,
a few.
Seriously.
156 minutes. What's
ridiculous?
60 times 3? 180.
This is 2.5 hours. I can't even. I apologize.
Yeah.
We have lots of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't come back for 2 more weeks because it's going to take people that long to get through this. So.
Anything else?
No. Definitely no. I have things to show, but I'll share them next time. I want to go knit my sweater. After show notes.
Gay. Can I just tell you, did you hear that the cat pooped on my Stand in the Gap stickers? The envelope?
I have no doubt that you're going to be the only person with that problem.
Well, I did put one on my laptop, but now my envelope and
I ordered a whole bunch. So.
I ordered 10.
Me too.
But my orange envelope had a sticker, a gay sticker. A black woman sitting on my envelope.
Oh, so you want to order those too?
No, but I loved it. And
Yeah.
now the cat pooed on it.
Oh, yeah. Ew.
Okay.
No. Anyway, maybe the cat should stay out of your studio.
Would you like me to send you a video from inside my tote bag?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, folks.
Okay.
All right, folks.
He wasn't mad at me. I locked him in my office and he hadn't pooped for 12. He hadn't, he had just eaten.
This is Frisk?
Yes.
Oh, he was pissed.
Well, wouldn't you think, for 12 hours, a cat's
or maybe
not
he was
going to hold
ashamed.
it?
He's like, where can I know I shouldn't be pooping in here. Yeah. Where can I do it that she won't really notice and give me heck for?
Vincent, I'm so glad you sat with us for this hour, 2.5 hours.
For half a day. This is why that's hilarious.
Revenge poop.
I think maybe. So. I think it might be. Kate's birthday's on the 27th. Oh, she got herself a Hoagie & Co. bag. Good gift.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I'll show you next time.
Yeah, I couldn't carry anything else.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You've got a big box today. All right, friends. This was super, super fun. We hope you have the best week. And check out these links. Go see Empower the People.
Down below, after this video uploads this afternoon, I will put links, a few links. One specifically is to our Ravelry group, where you're going to find a thread that always contains all the show notes that Tracie does every week.
Right.
Yeah.
Those should be up in about 2.5 hours. We talked for 2.5 hours, so that's how many show notes we'll have.
Oh my God. Do you think Mom stayed and watched?
No.
Jordan was texting me this morning at whatever time. Are you podcasting at 10?
Because Granny wanted to know?
Probably. They were
Okay.
doing tags at 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, we didn't get the mom text. Are you podcasting this morning?
No.
Cat poop palooza. Oh my God, you guys.
Thanks, Andrew. Size XL, Andrew. If you know what I mean.
Oy vey.
Okay. So I've loved spending time with you guys.
been
This
really
makes my week. I was sad to miss it last week, but I needed the week off.
I did too.
So
It was a mixed bag for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The yarn. I knit a hat. I knit Stephen West's Painting Bricks hat.
Well, this is a good tease. Next week we will see it.
It's incredible. I couldn't stop knitting it once I started.
Really?
Yes.
Look at you joining our knit along.
Right.
We have knit alongs in the Ravelry group, you guys.
What do we have a
Come
knit along
join.
for?
Sock Bash every month. We've got the Don't Sweat It make along for summer fibers, and now we have Stephen West knits along.
Yeah. So don't forget.
So projects galore. If you want to get in on the knit alongs, we would love that.
Andrew. Tease.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Jodi.
Okay. We love all of you. Please stay safe. Please keep standing in that gap. We didn't specifically
Yes.
talk about it in the beginning, but it is not overlooked. Please keep standing in the gap, doing your part.
Yeah. And that's a lot. That's why I shared Empower People
Right.
too, because
Yeah.
that is what that is all
Yeah.
about.
It's
So
yeah.
we will always share something.
We
in
will
that
share a
vein.
resource every single time. Yeah. We continue to make it a daily.
I have a really good podcast I listened to this week too.
Bertice.
It's called On Being, and there was an episode. The newest episode was a conversation with Robin DiAngelo, as well as this gentleman that's a grief specialist, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It was really hard to listen to, and it really made me think about a lot of things. So I think that's a really good resource to share too. So
I actually like now being put in that space.
oh, I think that's why I knew that it must be important, because it made me feel
Uncomfortable.
and it made me just look inward, right? Like, is that me? That must be me. I have to think about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like I didn't think I fell into the white privilege category.
Right.
Because that's not how I lived my life. But I wasn't active.
That's because we didn't know what it meant.
Right. I didn't know the true definition. So we want to say, keep standing in that gap. We love you all.
Absolutely.
And we will see you next week.
Love you
Bye-bye.
guys. Bye-bye.